Hello, hello, hello! Welcome back to yet another episode of Ballad of Ennersval. Welcome in! I'm so excited. We had a bit of a break because I was out of town for 2 weeks, but now we're gonna have 2 episodes back to back every Friday for the next 2 weeks, which is very exciting. And of course, thank you guys for the subs. Thank you for all the lovely comments in chat. Mwah, mwah. Very excited to come back to this. All right. So, if you guys are ready, let's go say hi to our players and get this show on the road. Hello!
Hello!
Hi! All right, so we haven't played D&D in a couple of weeks, so probably we have forgotten who these people are, surely.
Yeah.
So, Artie, who are you?
Hi, I'm Artie on Twitch. I draw, I animate a bit, I play a bunch of video games, and I play D&D. I will not die today.
Well, we'll see. Swifty, who are you?
Hi, I'm Swifty. I stream over at Doig Swift and do art and animation and stuff, and I play Ritz the Tiefling.
Yes, beautiful. And Reb, whomst are you?
Hi, I'm Reb. I am an artist and a gamer. I stream on Twitch. I do all those things. And I am playing Wick the Fire Genasi. And we're so good today. We're so not terrified. It's fine.
Uh-huh. Everything's gonna be A-okay. And Shnu, who are you?
Hello, I'm Shnu. I play Kari of the Moon Bear. I'm a multidisciplinary artist, and I hang around with these goobers.
Hell yeah. Also special guest Shnu's burbs in the background.
Oh, they are like 2 rooms away. But
They are beautiful and powerful.
yeah, my door is also closed, so
It's the sewer birds, you know?
Yeah, the
It's
silver.
a canary in the coal mine situation. They know
Oh
we're
my
in
god, it
danger.
is!
Oh no!
Oh no.
God.
Yeah.
As long as
Well.
it keeps tweeting.
Chat, let us know how the audio is currently. If I need to bump anyone up or myself, let me know. And as always, a couple of quick announcements. The music we're using is from Syrinscape, which is very good. I'm still very much enjoying this opportunity. And we also have a little overlay made by Von Explaino, where you can see the stats of all 4 main characters of our D&D if you need to. And during the session, I might call for some rolls from chat that will impact how the session goes. So be on the lookout for those. All right, I think that's it. Oh, one extra announcement. The episode 6 will be on YouTube either this night or tomorrow morning because I finished editing it. I sent it to Doigimus to render it. And yeah, it's gonna be up, and there's so much good art. There's so much good art there, guys. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Right. Uh-huh.
are we ready to get into
Are
the
we
next
ready?
session?
I don't know.
I don't know. Well, I suppose a summary is in place, right?
Yeah, mayhaps. So,
Perhaps.
Kova, what happened
Hi.
last time?
Okay, so it's day 8 post-morn. Still, spirits these days in Ennersval are hectic. After the events in the theater, the robbery, various discussions with the group, with Lady Gwendolyn, with the group again, and after a run-in with Lady Sophia and Candor, we head back to the Blue Heel Tavern. I thought I would have more context regarding this place after the play, but it would seem that I do not. Anyways, I'm getting off track. As we set foot in the tavern, we are met with a loudly boasting Betry telling, as is the case often with Mr. Pebblesworth, an overly exaggerated version of his heroic deeds involving us and Lady Gwendolyn, most definitely putting a big target on his back. Rich swiftly steps in and brings him to his room as the rest of us spot a shady figure making eyes at us. I decide to blend in with the crowd to keep an eye on the man, but Kari simply steps up to talk to him, leaving Wick seemingly a little confused of what to do, so I decide to sit with him, leaving Kari to talk to the curious figure. She learns that his name is Marcus, and that there is some sort of modified silence around him that quiets out the rest of the tavern's murmurs. She finds out that this curious man who she saw before darting away from our group did so because, as he claims at least, he's not a fan of the Loud Boar clan. I don't know how truthful he was, though. But he disappeared rather quickly afterwards. Meanwhile, Ritz is trying to make some sort of deal with a drunk Betry to sponsor our group, and ends up leaving him locked in his own room so he can't cause more trouble. Gunhilda and Greta, I'm not sure where they went after the play, which I suppose is my own fault, but we have more pressing matters at hand, which we decide to talk about as a group for a bit. I learn more about the firearms and fire genasi and all that from Wick, while Ritz asks her more about the Boar clan races, and they apparently used to take part in those with Osmi and a person she holds in high regard named Elidor. We then get to our rooms, because it's getting rather loud with a crowd, so we decide to talk plans in private before bedding down, but I had to ask Ritz some important questions regarding his friend Candor, a clerk, soon to be knight, or should be knight. Either way, apparently he's also Forsaken like Ritz. All of Ritz's friends turn out to be Forsaken. I have to admit, I don't really grasp the weight of what that means, but it sounds a little cool. I gotta share some stories about Galat to get Ritz to fall asleep. He seemed to need it. Got to journal a bit afterwards and had a deep slumber. Wick was not as lucky as she seemed to have worrying nightmares. Something about a bloody well and Osby in danger. It must have been bad. Her brows were in a knit all day. Even more so than normally. I remember the locked up Betry, so we decided to check on him, and we were greeted by a launched bet pen with less than pleasant contents. So we made our way out to the tavern to get some new clothes. Stumbled upon a place called the Peacock's Feather after doing so, which I will not be setting foot in again anytime soon, but I suppose it was certainly interesting to witness. We go on. We follow Ritz to the Bard's Road to the haberdashery named the Motley Patch. We are greeted by a strange, red, fuzzy demon potato man named Mr. Mephisto. And then to another of Ritz's super cool friends named Felicity. She's the writer of the Grapevine Gazette. I had to hold my excitement though, because Mr. Mephisto made some quite apathetic remarks about Wick's family, which did not go over well. But either way, Fliss told us that she would let us know when we got more word of the situation of the Tustoon mines, and Ritz tokened the idea of meeting all of his friends over at the closed-down theater. I'm very eager to meet them all, but also nervous. Very nervous. Anyways, we took off to the Fallows, where Fiora's pharmacy was, to check on her connections to the mystery surrounding Dr. Layfield, and also to buy some potions, perhaps. And maybe to ask about a cat named Chester who is on the loose. But upon arriving, we were met with a strong odor and some worrying smoke plumes coming from the pharmacy. We wished to be face to goop with this ochre-colored ooze. My spells weren't quite catching. I clearly don't understand the anatomy of a slime. It's my first time facing... I have to stop saying face. I don't think it had one. But I was able to take Kari's lead and managed to land a spell and matched her to set up the final shot for Wick. It was kind of exciting, I have to say. Apparently the slime was created by a messed up alchemical process that the word Fiora tried to make in an effort to locate her missing cat. We got rewarded with some healing potions, and I was able to create a catnip perfume to sort of try and lure the cat out of cover, should that be possible. We then went on to the rest of our errands and stepped over to Boots and Lodgings. There's a lot of leads combined there. Ritz's apartment is there, along with Moira's, the nurse of the Dr. Layfield, and the only person connected to him that we haven't been able to locate. Her room was paid for in advance. She seemingly knew she'd be busy, and there were alchemical notes frantically scribbled on butcher's papers, along with a coaster of the healing spirits, a bar that a few figures we know visit. Alneric, Wiles, and apparently Moira, and maybe Wick? I'm unsure. Moira had a letter in her room that read, "Good work on the dust. Big sister needs another batch by full moon." I'm not sure what this means. Dust likely refers to alchemical components, seeing the alchemical nodes, but who is Big Sister? Why the full moon? Full moon might be extra suspicious because the other lead Ritz mentioned stepped in. I did not even hear him sneak up on us, but who knows how long he might be listening in. There's a Crimson Wolf member named Virik, who is looking for his long-distance lover, CT. We check out CT's room and it's completely messed up. Slashes like that of a sword and messed up furniture, but strangely no blood. Maybe he's really bad with a blade, or maybe he was taken by something amorphous or invisible. After darting around Virik's questions and leaving a token in the room to spy on him later, we set off to our last occasion of the day. The sewers by the healing spirits, which Wick knows about. Like a strange amount. because he's been there before, but doesn't want to talk about it. I don't trust it. But much to my dismay, my suspicions turn out to be right. As my lantern grows green, the lantern that is meant for I don't know, detecting undead, it gets a little cold all of a sudden, and Wick is met face to face with a well. The well.
All right. Beautiful. You get inspiration for the recap, Kova. Very nice.
Hell yeah.
Cute.
All right. So, we stopped right at the entrance to the sewers. There's this desolate, empty courtyard, a dark well in the middle. There's no grid covering on top of it, just black emptiness. What do you do?
As Kova sort of slinks back, letting, I believe Kari and Ritz are behind him, letting at least Kari pass and Ritz too if he does, but in the meanwhile he's taking out from his back a mask, and he puts it on. These sort of golden eyes of him flashing out like embers underneath it.
All right.
And falls a bit quiet.
Yo, Kova, you alright?
Let's go.
Alright. Ritz is going to go and put a hand on Wick's shoulder. Wick, is this a sign well from your dream?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Is there any sign of blood or anything on the well that I can see?
Do you want to come closer and inspect?
Before you inspect it, because it's so dark, Kari's gonna nudge the team. Let me help you with your eyes, and she'll cast the eyes of the night spell or cleric ability.
Very nice. All
Hell
right.
yeah.
So, Wick, give me an investigation check.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Alrighty.
6.
Big 6. You come a bit closer to the well, but its darkness is so foreboding and so familiar that you stare almost as hypnotized into the dark beneath. With the magic that Kari bestowed on you, you now see a crooked, rusted, half-broken ladder that goes down and down.
Wick turns to the rest of the team and goes, I don't know. I don't know if this is the lead we're looking for. And you can see that she's like at this point visibly sweating.
we got your back, Wick. Whatever you need, you just let us know.
There could be some really dangerous shit down there.
There is.
Kova, your lantern is green. What does that mean?
It means there's some dead nearby. At least in a 300-foot radius.
Can Ritz take a glance around and see if he can see any spirits around here?
Yes. Actually, you had a pretty good perception check last time for checking if you're being followed at all. So I'm gonna let it roll over to this. You do not see any spirits around you right now, but you do have an intense feeling of being watched.
I don't know. I feel like we're being watched by something, guys.
How are y'all doing on spells?
I'm not sure. Guys, we should head back, maybe.
Do we know what could be down here?
Something undead, right?
It can't be
Ghosts or
good.
zombies or anything.
I have at least one spell I can make. But Ritz, how are you feeling after the slime?
I'm good. I'm fine.
Inside check.
In the meanwhile, can Kova? I don't know if we allow to do this. The mystic, it's the second level warlock, I believe, in the new book, where in a minute time he can regain 1 spell slot.
Sure. Why not?
Okay.
Why not? And Kari, for future reference, if I do not ask for a roll, there's no need for a roll.
Okay.
One thing though, as Ritz is looking around, he looks fine. But you can see he's kind of like his head moves around, his eyes dart a little bit, and you follow his gaze. And Kari, you also notice a few pairs of eyes that look at you from the bushes and from the edges of the roofs.
Do these seem like people who live like nearby, or these like people who are actually legitimately watching us?
Give me a perception check. A 10. The closest pair of eyes that like softly reflects the light from Kova's lantern is in one of the bushes. Do you want to come closer and inspect?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll back
So-
carry up.
As you make a few steps forward, with a whoosh, something darts to the side, trying to evade you. You see a cat that is running away from your boots.
Chester!
The cat is black.
Oh. Are they
you-
all cats?
Yes.
Is this is Rich
Oh,
looks over at
shit.
the cat toy around Kova's neck.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see about 6 cats now just watching, a little bit too afraid to get closer, but still intently observing, especially Kova.
You know, that actually makes me feel a bit better. Are any of them ginger?
Yeah.
One of them is a tabby with some red spots.
It's not
No.
Chester.
Yeah, it's not Chester.
They're wise not to get close to this, I guess.
How are you feeling, Wick? Do you want to go down, check it out a little bit, or? I mean, this is all
I-
you. We ain't going if you're not comfortable.
Yeah.
I need to know what's down there.
Can I pick up like is there like a little pebble or something around
Yeah,
here?
sure.
I just walk up to the well, just drop this little stone in.
Okay. You're trying to listen for when it hits the ground?
Yeah.
Okay. I would say this is an investigation.
Sure.
Ooh.
18? Okay. And remind me, all of you have now this improved dark vision from you, yes?
Yeah.
Awesome. How big is the radius?
The radius, I believe it's up to 300.
Up to 3. That's craziness.
Yeah.
So yeah, you look into the darkness below, and you can actually make out the floor, and you check with a pebble. The floor from whatever well this is no further than 40 feet.
That's not so bad.
That makes sense.
Okay.
I should probably give y'all some fair warnings before we investigate further.
Oh, yeah?
10 years ago, I was naive. I trusted people to a fault, and when my body started to burn up and she puts a hand on her chest, I was frantically looking for answers. And this was one of the leads I had. It didn't end well.
The person you told me about, right?
Mm-hmm. It's why I have this thing. And she kind of knocks on the gate on her chest. These people they were something I've never seen before. We barely made it out. Osmi got hurt. It wrecked us. We had to leave. I don't know if these people are still here. 10 years is a long time, but I don't want to put y'all in a place because of my recklessness. Not again.
Kari puts a firm hand on your shoulder. The more we know, the more we'll be prepared. If you know what's down there, we'll be ready to face it. It won't be like last time.
She
We
nods.
got you back. We ain't gonna let anything happen to you.
All right.
But we ain't here for revenge, right?
No. For answers. If this lead with Moira is somehow connected, I might have more questions in the end than answers, but it's what we got. It's what we got.
You let us know what to do though, right? If you say run, we'll run.
Mm-hmm.
If you need to leave, we can leave.
I should be able to remember how we got out last time.
Alright,
Yeah.
we got this.
Could you tell us what was down there?
She
Face.
she grabs onto the edge of her jacket, and you can see now that she has like this 1,000-yard stare, isn't making eye contact with any of you.
Mhm.
And you can see now that she's been standing there for a while, the flame in her chest, you can see visibly like a heartbeat of the light flaring. Like her heart rate is getting faster and faster. And she says, "This guy, he's not human. He called himself the Scorch Doctor. He wasn't hurt by any of our blows. He wanted something from me, but I don't know what it was.
Do you think he got it?
No. Maybe. Whatever he was after, my blood, my heart, my soul, whatever it was, I kinda destroyed his opportunity to keep it. But
Good for you.
If he's there, I'm not sure if he will be. You'll know. You'll see him. And if you see him, we gotta run.
Okay.
This doctor, I recall you mentioning a doctor earlier. I suppose this is the same one.
Yeah.
And are they responsible for your chess piece?
Indirectly, yeah. I had to get patched up. It was pretty bad, but Osmi made this. She'd be so mad if she knew what I was doing.
And she'd be right to feel that.
Okay.
How are you feeling about Kova?
I mean, I don't know. You helped me with the robbery. I'll be fine.
If it goes south, we gotta get out of there, okay? I'm not gonna let I'll get out of there. I promise. We'll get out of there.
We'll all look out for each other, right? Bad
Right.
lads.
Bad lads.
Yeah. Kari will actually tend to call your ticket. You have experience with the undead.
Yeah.
Didn't really need your expertise on this.
Right. Yeah.
Just like Wick. If there's something you know could save all of us, please do not hesitate.
Best I know is how to run from them.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, with your size, it's still impressive.
There's I don't know how far these tunnels go, but I know if it feels like a dead end, maybe poke around a little bit more. There are some secret buttons. At least one or two.
You mentioned that this Scorch Doctor, your attacks didn't hit. Were any of you using magic?
He seemed to not be affected by the explosion. I can't remember if I took any shots at him. I don't think I had my gun with me at that point. He was stupid powerful. Definitely not human.
Yeah, I know some undead tend to be resistant or immune, at least, to non-magical hits, passing through walls and all that. So maybe, I don't know.
If I had to hazard a guess, I'd say he's more in the line of elemental, demon, fiend, some sort of monster. He didn't seem undead. He was immune to any sort of fire. He got
Well, we ain't fighting him anyway, though, right? So.
right. Yeah.
You mentioned that you destroyed their opportunity to take something from you. Was it a device or
Was it a
item
soul?
or something?
When I woke up, I saw this mechanism that was attached to my chest. They were siphoning something out of me, and they the vessel had, like, swirling lava and shit in it, and I did what I could, and I grabbed that thing and flung it into the wall and managed to get away. I don't remember how but that thing's broken. I don't doubt that they have more. That seems like their whole operation, whoever they are. He was mostly working alone. It seemed like the people who were with him didn't know what they were getting themselves into. There was a halfling, the one who was my point of contact at the Healing Spirits.
You got a name?
Narana. She was a pushover. Didn't seem to understand the stakes, and on my way out, I looked her dead in the eye and I told her to forget that I ever existed.
She ever mentioned a big sister?
No, I don't think... We didn't talk too much, just... I know... I heard the rumor, it spreads, you're looking for a cure, yada yada. And then, on our way over, we passed out. They had given us drinks and brought us down there. That's why everything's so fuzzy. I don't remember from there to the table.
There was Narana, the Scotch doctor. Anyone else?
There was a Goliath. Didn't catch his name, but there's a chance he has some pretty gnarly burn scars on his, one of his arms.
Ritz's eyes widen.
What? Do you know anything about that, Ritz?
Maybe.
Yeah.
You
Don't
can
think we
see
have to
that.
worry about him anymore.
You can see that Wick is thinking really hard and looking at you.
Don't
Later.
look at me like that.
Later.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a drop.
I mean, it looks sturdy enough. It gives the ladder a little shake.
It clangs a little bit, but it seems sturdy enough to use.
I mean, how'd they get us down there? There had to be a reliable way.
I mean,
I
it was
trust
10
this
years
ladder.
ago, right?
Yeah.
Those featherfall tokens link for his feet right now.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine there's some rope in that pack of yours that we picked up from the shop too.
Mhm.
It's just security.
Yeah.
One more question. That siphon that they used to take a vessel from you, when you broke it, did it come back to you? Did you feel anything different about yourself afterwards?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I do remember my vision, all the color was fading. Everything was gray, everything black and white, and I did eventually stabilize. It seemed like, they were drawing my blood, and my blood just happened to be lava or something silly like that. I don't...
Silly, more like badass.
Yeah, you could say that. It was only a third full, so they didn't have. I wasn't there for too long, I guess. Well,
So
Hey,
it
Wick.
wasn't something darker.
Mm.
They were taking your soul.
I'm sorry about what happened to you. And Brits will give Wick a hug.
you feel that all of the muscles in her body are tense, and then she sighs and relaxes for a second, and she hugs you back.
He'll rub her back a little bit. So we all stick together.
Mm-hmm.
And Cover, you ain't gonna go running by anyone, are you? You ain't gonna go getting close to anyone?
Hard to say with ghosts and stuff.
Just try and stay away from them, alright?
Yeah.
Keep a distance.
You don't have to worry about that. I'll do that alright.
Good to hear.
The only thing I'll command from you tonight is to be brave, little one.
Yeah.
Fritz rolls his eyes.
Okay. Y'all ready?
I'm ready. You want me to try this ladder first?
Sure. Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
All right. First of all, Wick, I'm going to give you inspiration for this revealing conversation.
Yay!
And yeah, let me know what the order in which we're descending is.
Oh.
Kobe would likely go somewhere at the, well, maybe not the front, but early on, because weight and a ladder. It would be smart to put the lighter ones first in case
Okay.
something happens.
So, is it Ritz?
Yeah, Ritz wants to go first and check for any weak spots down the ladder.
Okay.
And if it's shaky, so we can let the others know before they come down.
Yeah. Wick will go second, and then at some point try to take a lead through the tunnels.
Okay.
Yeah, then Kobe will go third.
All right. And Kari is bringing the rear.
Yeah. What I might suggest, like before fully like going down, is if you have rope in your pack, and if there's a tree nearby, using that as a little extra safety.
Yep,
That
great
way
idea.
you can
Easy
tap
enough.
the ladder.
There is a pretty tall tree next to one of the buildings, so you can fasten a rope just to make sure.
Yep.
All right.
Yep, I'll do that.
So, Ritz, you're going down first, and you're inspecting. So give me an investigation check.
Okay, dokie.
All right, big 7. It seems
Big strong 7.
strong 7, the strongest. It seems sturdy enough. It's clearly old and rickety, and like half of the bars are missing. But it looks like it's been welded and re-welded. So it's, it's pretty. You're pretty sure that today, at least, it will hold. One thing you do notice as you go down the well, however, is that the stone walls, some of them have pretty deep cracks and almost like points of impact where something either hit or hooked. It's unclear.
Okay, that's not worrying. That's fine.
Yep.
You'll get to the bottom and just rap on the iron ladder a couple of times to let the others know it's good to come down.
All right. And all of you, one by one, descend. The first thing you notice is the unmistakable smell of a sewer that meets you as you go down. And you see a long, damp corridor made of dark stone, covered in bits of mold and vegetation. Slimy residue on the walls reflects the light of the lantern as you walk. And as you walk, I will show you the map.
Oh no!
As they walk, Ritz is probably going to drop down to the back to let Wick and Kari take the lead if they want to.
Alrighty.
Sure.
Alrighty.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh no!
Okay.
There we are.
cool.
All right. So you see this long corridor in front of you. And Kova, your lantern flares. This place is full of misery and undead. Ritz, you're the only one that sees them, but you see these dark apparitions that roam the halls. They are barely there, barely visible even to you, but you feel the cold of these ghosts that cannot pass to the next place for some reason.
It shudders. Are there more than you would usually see?
Yes.
Around big concentrate. Okay. A lot of people died here, guys.
Yeah.
Everyone stay sharp.
So everyone, give me a perception check.
Okay.
Big strong perception checks.
The strongest perception checks
Yeah.
coming in.
Guidance.
The strongest. Okay, so we have 17, 8, 8, and 11. Okay, this makes perfect sense.
Liam.
Kova, you are, of course, on high alert right now. You feel the flares and even small vibrations of your lantern as you hold it. And as the four of you make the first slow steps down the corridor, you see under one wall a small slit and a dark pool of blood pulling into the corridor.
Guys,
What the fuck?
That's a lot of blood.
Should we check it out?
Yeah.
I'm
Does it look
gonna
fresh?
just
All
reach
right.
forward.
Yeah, go to that spot of blood then.
All right.
V, does this hallway look familiar at all?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
Oh yeah, cool.
All right. So, Kari, you asked if it's fresh. Give me an investigation then.
Sure. Can I do one thing before checking the blood? As Wick is next to me. As I'm going to investigate, Wick, I'll need you to watch my back. And she'll cast Vigilant Blessing on Wick.
Ooh, beautiful.
So you'll have advantage on initiative just in case anything happens. And
Oh, hell yeah.
you'll get a fancy pants little crescent moon on you.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Very nice. There's a slight glow emanating from the symbol left on Wick. And give me that roll.
Yeah.
Okay, 10. So you get closer to the blood to inspect it. And it's not very fresh, but for some reason it is not dry either. It's this like goopy substance that is clearly left in that condition due to the dampness of this place. And there's a lot of blood if it is seeping through.
Yeah. It's strange.
Ritz
I'll
is
tell.
gonna put his hand on the door, ready to push it open, and kind of glance at the others. Like from the side, standing by the wall, and just reaching his arm across to like slowly edge it open. But he's just gonna check first. The others are kind of gonna give him the go ahead for it.
Yeah.
All right, he's
All
gonna
right.
push it.
Sweet. Can you click on it?
I can.
Nice. So you see a pretty narrow passage that is almost full with blood. There's bits of stone still visible, but most of the floor is covered. And there is a turn upcoming. What do you do?
Let's keep going.
Yeah.
I'll move forward.
Okay.
Are there any traps or anything?
Okay, are you trying to check for traps?
Yeah.
Okay, give me an investigation.
If,
14, not bad. It doesn't seem like there are traps. If anything, the blood would probably help show where like grooves might be or anything, but the stone is in very good condition.
all right, I think we're good.
All right.
Before Kova enters, he's gonna pick like a rock or something small off the
Okay.
ground and cast light on it and chuck it down the hallway.
Down the
over
big
this direction.
hallway.
Yeah. To
Okay.
see anything up there.
Well, with the enhanced dark vision that is given to you by Kari, you already have pretty good knowledge, but with a source of light, you can distinguish colors. And you can see that down that corridor, there is a bit of sewage water and some strange green goop that is flowing in. You can see there are some rocks, and clearly there is a passage, but it hasn't been used in such a long time that it is covered in spider webs and goop.
Okay.
All right, onward.
Um,
I'm gonna creep
Alright.
down the hallway.
Okay. As you go in, Ritz, as you follow them, you feel that sense of wrongness get stronger and stronger. The sobs of spirits around you get louder and more devastated with each step.
Grits his teeth, but he keeps going. Is Kova here? Is everyone here? He wants to check to make sure everyone's present and accounted for.
I'll go behind you.
Okay.
All right. So go ahead then. Walk. Okay.
Calling our bluff.
Wick, you see a horrendous sight. There's a horrible smell of blood and decaying meat that is wafting from this narrow passage, and when the room in front of you opens up, this small chamber is filled with human bodies, unceremoniously thrown together to rot. The blood that you saw is seeping down the corridor from those.
Oh,
Ritz, your head is splitting from the pain, the horrified wails of the spirits tethered to this terrible room. But among the cold, distant voices of the dead, one of them rises in anger. And Wick, as Ritz winces, in front of you, you see a spirit, translucent, but giving off this strange, ominous blue light. Its bone-white face is staring at you with a furious expression, and it lunges forward. I will need everyone to roll initiative.
okie dokie.
I am so glad I cast Vigilant Blessing.
So I will
Oh,
move,
Jesus Christ.
I will move you slightly forward so you can see what I was describing.
Oh.
Let's
Oh,
go.
beautiful!
Yeah.
Ooh!
Let's go,
I did
Kari.
it. I rolled a 20. It finally
You
happened.
Y'all
did.
ready for this shit?
Amazing.
Oh, there we go. It's always sub 10.
You know, it makes sense though
Yeah.
for the characters.
It always makes sense for Kova to be last.
It sure
Oh.
does. All right. So we're gonna also add our lovely Spectre to the
Yay.
initiative. How do I? Ah, yeah. There you go. It's called Shadow, but it's actually a Spectre. Okay. Okay. Oh, the spectre rolled a natural 20. Well, good. So, Rebecca, Wick.
Whoa!
So,
Family name.
yeah,
You'll
just
stop bleeding from the nose.
destroying the fourth wall. Wick, you see the swailing spirit turn toward you from that pile of bloodied bodies and rags, and you can see the creature move towards you, not even touching the bloody floor. And before it can do anything, the whooshing comes to you, but Kari, you hear the gasp from Wick, and you know that something is happening.
Am I fast enough to head the shadow head on?
What do you mean?
Like, can I step forward because we both rolled like natural 20s for initiative.
Yes.
Am I fast enough to sort of leap forward, get ahead of Wick, and meet the shadow sort of face to face?
Oh, absolutely. Your initiative is 23, so it is better than
Yeah.
the spectres. Yep.
Sweet.
All right.
So I'll leap through, prepare my my shield, and I think I'll go straight for an attack on this thing.
Absolutely. Go for it. What are you attacking it with?
I'll be using my quarterstaff first,
Okay.
and seeing if that is enough. Okay.
A 7, unfortunately, you whack, but it whooshes through its translucent body, and it is undamaged.
What I'll try and do is actually I'll stick around for the time, and I will move. No, I'll say in the same space. Actually.
Okay.
I'll
All right. Next is Spectre, and as you started attacking it, it will retaliate. So it will use its life drain.
Oh.
First, we need to attack.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, natural 18 on the die. That's gonna
That
hit.
gets me. Yep.
Okay, so it's gonna be okay, 8 points of necrotic damage. And please give me a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
That's a 21.
Very nice. So it reaches its cold, translucent hand through your chest, and you feel the shudder go over your body. But whatever effects it might have, you are stronger than it is, and you shake it off. Its action is done. Next up is Wick. Oh, I
Okay.
think Ritz did not roll initiative.
He sure did. He got a 4.
Oh, it's not an initiative. Okay, we'll know that you're
'cause
the
it-
last one.
Yeah, it was a dexterity ability check.
I don't think he's. Is he? Okay, no, I rolled higher this time. This is good. Nice.
Okay.
Okay. So, V, I have a question.
Yes,
Gun is loud, right?
it sure is.
Okay, cool. Good to know. Good to know.
But don't worry, Hat is quiet.
Hat is
Hat is
quiet.
quiet. I'll just put
Hat
the hat
is
on the gun.
quiet.
Make the hat shoot the gun.
Wait, now hold on.
You
Yes.
wrap the gun with the chain, and then it's a silencer.
That is stupid.
That is stupid, and I love it, and I kind of want to try it.
I
No,
mean-
I don't want to do it. I don't want to break the hat.
Okay. So what do you do, Wick?
I think if there's anything on the floor, like a crowbar or a rock or something that is not a gun that I can use to swing.
There are bones.
Oh, I don't want to pick up their bones.
Well, that's all you got right now.
Okay, she's gonna she's gonna try to run up and smack it with her gun.
Okay, sure.
Nice.
We're gonna use it as improvised weapon.
Yeah.
So I do not believe you're proficient with that. Just give me a general strength check? Question
Okay.
mark.
She is her brain. It's
Oh, you hit though.
dirty 20.
Ooh.
Amazing.
Yay.
Okay, so you hit with the butt of the gun. Let's go at D4. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I don't know the rules and I'm not gonna look it up right now.
Oh.
Fun.
1. Okay. Plus your strength if you have it.
Oh, +2. So that'd be 3.
3. Beautiful. So you hit and you feel a little bit of impact, but you notice that your hand with the gun kind of passed through and it does less damage than you thought it would.
That makes sense.
Yep.
When I get up close to the ghost, is there anything I recognize in them? Like, do they seem young, old? What kind of ghost is it?
You can use a bonus action to try and perceive. Give me a perception.
I will do that. Yeah.
Nine. It is difficult to say. Their body is translucent. The face is vaguely humanoid. It's very difficult to judge.
Okay.
All right. Kova.
Kova is noticeably like on I should run mode and is trying everything he has not to, but in doing so his hands in combination with this armor of Agathis start to literally freeze to his lantern. His feet start to freeze to the floor. There's a struggle to like cast something to help, but through doing so all you can see is that his mask, sort of the snout of it starts to elongate a bit. It starts to sort of meld into his face, and his skin starts to, almost like hairs on end, grow feathers as he casts protection from evil and good on himself. And is just going to stand and be unsure what to do.
Okay. Next up, Ritz.
Ritz is in a state. All right. He's just like fucking panicking. Being like fucking rage, anger. They're angry. Get out! Everyone, get out! But when everyone runs forward, I mean that's it, isn't it? He steals himself. He pushes through it by activating his rage. So let's go. And he's gonna run in with the others.
Okay. Check if you have enough
face this guy.
movement to get to him.
How much is it? Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. Should be good. 25, 30. We'll go here.
You can go diagonally, but you will be standing on corpses.
Ugh. That's disrespectful.
Okay.
Let's stand behind Akari. And since he can't reach this specter right now, he's gonna try and talk to it.
Okay.
He's gonna be like, he can sense the anger. He's gonna say, "It wasn't us. We didn't do this. Calm down. We don't have to fight."
Okay. I will give you a chance. You can use your action for a persuasion check. It will be with a disadvantage. And I will tell you right now, DC is pretty high because your friends are already fighting it.
Yeah.
No, but then he attacked us first.
That's fine. This is what you do.
Ooh.
Okay. 17. All right. Chat, I would need 1d20 from you. So somebody roll a d20, and this will help us resolve this situation.
What did that
Help
dice
me,
fire
chat.
up?
It's roll. Yes, beautiful. 15. Okay. So, Ritz, you see that your words reach something within this spirit. Looking around this room, you understand why it is so horrified and angry. The bodies under you, they're not just dead, they're disassembled for parts. There are limbs strewn about, carelessly thrown in this pile. There are men, women, old people. You see a small hand from the pile and you hope that it's a halfling and not a child, but the sight is horrifying. And this creature, something within you speaks to you, and Wick and Kari, you notice that as Ritz talks to this creature, his eyes almost go white. There's this strange glow that is reflected in Ritz from this ghost. And depending on how the next round goes, things might change, but that is your turn, Ritz.
Okay.
All right, Kari, what do you do?
I don't know if, like, in terms of dialogue, or like a sort of call from Ritz for like confirmation.
Talking is a free action. You can ask
free
something.
action.
Yes.
Yeah. Ritz, something is different. Do we attack or?
Everyone step down, step back. We're all on the same side.
So Kari, what do you do?
I'll attempt to begin to sort of move away. I still have my shield sort of like careful in front, but I'm definitely keeping like the weapon sort of away. I'm not charging up for an attack or anything.
Okay.
And begin to at least like back away to the side, and risk an attack if it's going to.
Okay. As you start moving away, it is still locked with Ritz in this stair, but as you step over the bodies, there's a sickening crunch under your foot, and it hisses and uses its attack of opportunity to try and get you. It feels instinctual. It feels horrified and enraged. Okay, 18. Does that hit you?
Yes.
Okay. So it's another necrotic damage. Okay, that is 9 points of necrotic damage. And please give me a Constitution saving throw.
No.
16, you're still good. You back away. It doesn't lunge after you. It feels like it reacted on hearing that sickening sound. But next it is its turn. It is torn. It is looking between you, Kari, and Ritz. Ritz, this is not your turn, but I would ask for a straight charisma check right now.
Okay.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. As it is torn, you catch its lifeless eyes, and this strange otherworldly understanding goes between you. For a second, Ritz, you are accosted by the horrors that are in its memory. There's a flash of an operating table, a bubbling essence of some kind, a saw, bloody and crooked. And then you break out from that scene and you see that just the act of sharing the horror made this ghost relax just a little more. And it drifts down slowly and covers with one translucent hand a body on the ground as if hugging. And the combat is done.
Ritz is on his knees.
Go start being brave enough to walk up after not hearing any combat going on.
He's going to try and reassure the Spectre. We'll take care of him. We'll take care of the bodies. We'll make sure that they're seen to respectfully. You can rest.
It is unresponsive. You see the sorrow that is emanating from its face as it just lies down.
Ritz doesn't have the strength to do anything right now.
No, but as you are kneeling closer to it, you see a strange movement in the corner of the room. And as you turn, you see a tiny ball of matted, dirty, red fur trembling.
Chester. He's just going to point at Chester so the others can see and sit there getting his breath back.
Oh my god.
Kova would likely know funeral rites and taking care of bodies and stuff. Would he know being in Morn, which is in the Empire at least, I think closest to the Doe clan, something of a funeral rite related to the Doe?
Oof, it's going to be a tough check, but you can try and roll religion. A 9.
Using advantage for this one.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Interesting.
Another 9.
Whoa!
Well, yeah, you heard that there's a pyre in surrounding lands around Ennersval, but that is the extent of your knowledge, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think he was unsure. He's not gonna step closer.
Okay.
Wick is looking around and she looks at you, Ritz, and goes, You can talk to them?
Sometimes. Not all of them can talk.
Are you used to talking to them?
Not really. We should get out of here. We need to tell someone else about this place when we get out.
Right. Can I look around real quick and see if there's any, iconography or, recognizable things, or is it just, a bad pile?
Give me an investigation.
$13.
13. Okay. You don't see any iconography on the walls. The trail of blood suggests that they have been dragged into this room and left here. It doesn't seem like this is the place where whatever happened. And you know for a fact that there is a much larger chamber close by.
Let's get Chester. Get him somewhere safe. Maybe?
Yeah.
Can't leave him here.
Okay, who's
Hey,
reaching
Chester.
out?
Ritz will put his hand out and be like, psst, 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 psst.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chester, come on, bud.
Hey, buddy. Hey, kitty. Hello.
Ritz.
Yo, cuz,
We'll
can you
hold
wave
out-
that thing?
Yeah, he'll hold out the incense thingy-majiggy.
Okay, Ritz, give me an animal handling check with advantage from Kova helping you.
Okay.
Nice.
22.
Yeah.
Very good. So it's clear that the cat spent a few days in here. And as it stumbles forward towards you, you can see it is limping. One of its paws is broken. Clearly it got mixed up in something or fell or something happened, but it was unable to get out on its own.
I'll try and ask to pick it up. If it has been grabbed by the others, or I'll ask to pass it over.
And heal if we need.
Yeah. and I'll cast a healing spell for the very first time.
Ooh, beautiful.
If someone help him.
Yeah, and you can tell like Kari's not actually doing so well herself. But despite like at this point, I don't know if the shade leaves any like bleeding and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But,
No bleeding actually. There are no visible wounds, but very similar to how Kova was looking after the first fight with shadows. There is this sense of tiredness and of just cold that is settled in your body.
So like she reaches out to grab Chester, and her hands are like, usually they're sort of like stone cold firm, but they are like visibly shaking as she's taking Chester over and sort of bringing it closer to her chest, like just sort of seating around her symbol, her holy symbol that's on her like armor still. And you feel and see these sort of visible waves of light and that sort of celestial nature and stars that were appearing when she casts Guiding Bolt. But there's a sort of waves of warmth that sort of surround her as they pulse outward, and they begin to go over Chester's body and sort of absorb into its body, coming out as waves like a little heartbeat, slowly getting calmer and calmer and calmer until it dissipates.
So
This is like petting it as you do this.
you're casting Cure Wounds, but not on yourself, on Chester.
Yeah, on Chester.
I will give you inspiration for that.
No.
Very nice. As Ritz, you are petting it, when Kari's magic covers the small being, its violent shudders dissipate. It calms, and you can see that magic is strengthening the paw that was broken, and it starts kneading biscuits into Kari's arm.
Oh, that's a pretty kitty. Hey.
He's still matted with dried blood and dirt from days here, and it looks like he hasn't eaten in a while, but it is alive and almost content right now.
Ritz is gonna wordlessly fish into his bag and then pull out the healing potion and pass it over to Kari.
How many
Gee.
did we get?
I think we got 4.
We got 3.
3. Yeah.
Ritz has 1.
Nice.
I think
Yeah, I
Tova
think-
and Wick have the others.
yeah, we
Mhm.
do.
She'll take it sort of immediately, because I'm not confident that it's over just yet, but just in case,
Yeah.
I'll consume it. If I remember correctly, there was a difference between using a potion as a bonus action and then as a normal action.
Yes, that is correct. If you use it as an action, you get the full effect of a potion. So maximum from the die.
As she's doing this, can Kova notice Ritz's state and how he's not top condition either?
Ritz, how are you looking?
He's got a few burns on him from the ooze incident still. And he's not looking great just like emotionally, but he's trying to
Ritz,
hide physically.
I will say that when after the fight you guys had time with Fiora and T, that is plenty of time for a short rest. So if you had
In that
wounds from
case.
that, it would be gone.
Okay, let me do. I'm gonna do a hit die and see.
Yeah, this is like retroactive. Obviously, Kari's wounds are fresh, but stuff that is left over from the ooze, you would be able to get rid of.
That meant that Kova had one more slot now.
Beautiful.
Nice.
So Kari, you got 10, I believe, hit points, right?
Yeah. 2d4
Beautiful.
plus 2. Yeah.
Nice. Alright. I got my own way of healing if I need it, and I haven't been hit yet. Does someone else want to carry this health potion?
I think you should.
You're probably right.
Just in case, never know.
I got good aim, so if y'all need it, I can always chuck it at you.
Hell yeah.
V, out of curiosity, is there anything I can do as a cleric, like amongst this, like, sort of horde of bodies, to either like cleanse the area or something?
You might have some spells for it. You might have the spell ceremony if you have it prepared. If you have the materials for it as well. But you would know better than I if you have anything for this.
Here's another question, V. If Ritz is to untie his cloak from his waist and put it on as a hood, can Chester sit in his hood?
Yes.
Aww.
Yes.
Okay. Also, we'll try and take Chester back off Kari so it can have a little nap in the hood.
Okay. Lovely.
And we all talk to the ghost?
Currently, it is ignoring all of you. It's just like lying down next to one of the bodies. You can try.
Yeah, he'll very slowly and scared start like inching towards it.
Ritz
And
will back you up.
he's gonna kneel down. He's gonna make sure not to touch any of the bodies on the floor or anything. And he's just gonna go, hi.
Kova, give me a charisma check.
Come on, Kova. Come on.
Normal.
Oh, it's good.
Okay.
19. It's good, but unfortunately not enough. You try to talk to this creature, but it is unresponsive. It's unclear even if it understands you, which is interesting because Ritz was talking common, as do you, but there's no recognition when you speak.
He's going to take out of his bag. It's probably a little crooked and sad now, but he's going to take the little flowers that he took from the day temple of the doe. And he's just going to leave them like next to them and then back off, not turning his back to the ghost, and nestle back in the back of the group.
Okay. Yeah. There are beautiful pristine flowers on top of this mass of dark red rot.
It smiles at you.
He's wearing a mask.
It still does it.
Okay, so what's our next step?
Is this Kari doing anything?
No, this is like the only like things I have aren't really effective for anything other than like combat stuff. So it's doing.
I will say though, I will remind you, Shnu, that we have a homebrew rule where you can exchange one of the spells that you have not cast yet to get a spell that is not on your list right now once a day. That is like emergency situation cleric swappies if you need it. But do keep in mind that some of the spells also require components, which could be an issue.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay. Yeah. Ritz is gonna just walk over and bend down and just gently touch the body respectfully that this spectre's next to and smile at the spectre before they go. Just give it a little acknowledgement.
okay. So one by one, you start leaving this room, leaving the spectre behind.
As they all walk out, they'll see a trail of like footprints surrounded by frost.
Yeah. Speaking of
Interesting.
footprints, Kova and Wick, as you're the first to come out, you do notice that the trail of blood, it leads to the 10 to 15 feet forward to another piece of the wall.
Okay, that makes sense.
And that piece of the wall is very familiar, Wick.
Okay. Is it a wall that's just a wall, or is it a wall that has a door?
There is no door, no.
Okay.
But you know better.
I'm gonna point this out to the group and say, do we want to go check out the other doors, or do we think? And she points to the footprints, and she says, there might be something back here.
This is all you. What do you remember? Do you think whatever's back there is going to be connected?
Before this, I wasn't sure, but the pile of bodies doesn't bode well. I'm thinking maybe if this is where the people are going after they die, or they've been lying and saying that people died of weird, unnatural causes just to bring them down here. This might be it.
How do you even open it?
Should be something. And she's gonna look around for a little hidden button.
Okay. You do want to come closer to that piece of wall?
Oh, I guess so.
All right.
Where is it? Under this?
Yes, it's right here.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Give me an investigation with advantage, Rick.
All right. 14.
14. That is enough. Just as you remember, there is one stone about shoulder height for you that is a little bit further out than the rest.
I look to the group.
Hey, it's Brick.
Brick, don't fail us now. And she's gonna push the button.
Okay. Wick pushes the button. There's stone on stone crackling and grinding as the passage opens up. So, Wick, do you go forward?
Yep.
All right. Wick, as you go in, a big room that is very familiar opens up to you. And I'll move you forward, and the rest please follow up so I can explain what you see as we get to it. So, a large stone room opens up in front of you. There is candlelight and some lamps. In the middle, there's a large vat with some dark red liquid bubbling. Next to it is a small furnace. From its glow, you can see a few bodies floating on the surface in the vat. On the side of the room that is closest to you, there's a table covered in blood and a large cage next to it, with a human crumpled on the ground within. It's a young human man, covered in rags, with matted, long blonde hair. His pale eyes are barely open as he notices you come in, but doesn't move a muscle, perhaps too exhausted to do so. On the far side of the chamber, however, next to a long table covered in papers and beakers and alchemical potions, you see a middle-aged woman in simple clothes. Her dark hair is in a messy low bun behind her. She looks very thin, almost emaciated. You see pale skin, sunken cheeks, but her large green eyes look almost inhumanly big on her thin face, and they are filled with intensity, with sickly obsession. She turns to you, and noticing you come in, Wick, she says, "I retreated from the world above, specifically so I can focus. Why must you interrupt my work?"
What is the meaning of this place?
You would not get it.
Try me.
She looks at the four of you, and as she moves away from the table, she touches something, and you can hear the grinding of the stone behind you as the door starts to close.
Oh shit. Oh, there's nothing to wedge in there. Shit, I mean, Ritz is going to run back and try and stop it closing.
Okay, Ritz,
With
give me
brute strength if he can.
an
I
athletics
was gonna
check.
run after you, and pulls out a few things, a hammer, a piton, anything like hard he has to try and wedge.
Okay. Kova, give me a sleight of hand.
Okay. Woo!
Beautiful. As Ritz
Yes!
tries to stop the door, it is too heavy as it goes down, and you feel your muscles give out. But at the last second, Kova, you throw one of the what did you have? Crowbar, yes?
A piton? Python? Or a hammer.
Oh, hammer is good. So you thrust the hammer in. It creates this small sliver, so it's not fully closed. It's not enough for you to go through, but there is some draft from outside, so the door is not fully closed. As the two of you...
Maybe put Chester through.
Aces, Kova, fuck yeah. And yeah, he'll squat down and take Chester out of his hood and try and encourage Chester to go through this gap.
Okay. As the
Save the cat.
two of you do this, Ritz, you can give me animal handling if you want.
I will. Keep him safe.
Yeah, throw him a little ration so he has something.
11. Okay, that is enough. You push the cat through this little gap. You can see its orange tail disappear, and he's somewhere in the corridor now. As the two of you do this, however, this woman continues talking to Wick and Kari. And she ignores the fire in your words, Kari. And she gets closer to the vat in front of her and almost absent-mindedly, almost to herself, starts speaking. A human body is such a flawed instrument. It has neither the longevity of elves nor the might of orcs. We stumble through life like blind kittens and die almost as quickly. What's a few lost lives in the face of progress? Every person whose life I took here was given purpose, unlike you. Stepping stones to something that doesn't tire, doesn't get sick, doesn't feel sorrow or fear. Now let me do my work, and I will not kill you.
Jesus Christ.
This is
It's-
awful.
It's like bullshit.
It's Moira, right?
Yes, the one and only. Has the word of my deeds reached that far up?
You could say you've made a name for yourself.
Good. Well, this is nothing. Soon enough, the statues of me instead of the golden doe will be standing in the city. I will do something real for this place.
And what would that be?
I told you. The next step of evolution. I'm so close.
Kova's gonna start walking back, and where before it was a struggle to pick his feet up out of fear, it feels more like a determined or angry crunching as he lunges his feet off of the floor with every step. And there's no expression to be read behind this mask, but the intensity of the glow of his eyes seem to almost brighten as he just joins behind Wick.
Mm-hmm.
Ritz is fucking mad.
Yeah, I've had this deranged individual.
From your faces, I suppose you're not taking me on the offer to live. Very well then, you shall be my next experiment. And she comes closer to the furnace on the side of this vat and turns a valve, and you hear with a hissing sound of steam, the bubbles from the red water start intensifying. She turns back to you and says, "The next step of evolution is for humans to become something better, stronger. Doctor, show me the way forward towards something perfect. Our pinnacle, you might say." And from this vat, you see a large creature start rising.
Oh.
Not a creature, a construct. You can see strange twisted flesh and skin, like human parts melded together, almost like clay. You see a large shoulder that is fused with a second face next to its head, a face frozen in pain and agony. You see on the other side little hands and feet sticking out from its hands and side like strange flesh-colored spider legs. And this creature rises from the red liquid and turns to look at you.
Oh.
Moira looks towards your group and says, "Let's begin our next experiment. Can Pinnacle defeat you?" And I would like you guys to roll another initiative.
What the? Do I still have initiative advantage from that thing?
No, it's once it's
Okay.
used, it's done.
Come on.
Yeah,
Come
nice.
on.
Every time.
I'm gonna use. No, I'm not gonna use my advantage yet.
Oh,
Yes.
Yay!
Yay!
Okay, very nice, very nice.
Pinnacle.
Pinnacle.
Pinnacle!
Pinnacle.
Oh, it was
Oh, good. Oh,
that
good.
freaking 20. I was staring at that dice so hard.
Damn it.
Okay, so let's begin the second part of the festivities. You see from this large vat, this creature is starting to rise. The red blood trickles down its twisted, strange body, and its face doesn't have any recognition or human thought, just obedience as it takes a step towards you. But before it can reach any of you, Kari, what do you do?
I think it is time for something new. I don't have any spell slots left.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that sure is. Doesn't mean I can't do anything a little special. So as we're all together, I'm going to use my channel divinity and cast Twilight Sanctuary.
Yeah.
Amazing. What does it do?
So, using channel divinity, I can refresh the allies with soothing twilight, and as an action, I present my holy symbol, and a sphere of twilight emanates from me. The sphere is centered on me and has a 30-foot radius. It's filled with dim light, and the sphere will move with me, lasting for 1 minute or until I'm incapacitated or die. And for those who end their turn on the sphere, they can be granted with a special benefit. They'll be granted with temporary hit points equal to 1d6 plus my cleric level. And if they are charmed or frightened, I can remove one of these effects.
Whoa.
Amazing. Amazing. All right.
So good.
So, roll that d6 for the temp HP.
Oh.
Oh god, which was I did make a macro
If you
for this.
click on the if you
Yeah.
click on the 1d6 in the description, it should be able to roll it, I think.
Yeah. So it's a 4 in total.
A 4, okay? So mark that down, everybody. You have 4 temporary hit points, which is great.
Sweet.
Okay.
It happens
Very
every time you
nice.
end your turn, though, right?
Yeah. So that like it'll we can apply this number at the end.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else, Kari?
I think that's sort of it. Because there's a 30-foot range, I'll begin to move a little closer, and that should still fit everyone.
Okay.
You should be able to put a radius on yourself, I think. If you go to your right-click your token, I think.
Right click.
There's a little... I think there should be an option to put a token, like a...
See if there's
play
like
on.
a-
Or maybe it's just for V, I'm not sure.
See, there's a target. There's
Okay, while you do that, we'll continue and you can figure it out. Alrighty. Beautiful turn. Next up, Wick. What do we do?
All right. This bitch is making me mad. I'm gonna run this.
Oh yeah,
way.
Wick, let's go!
Let's go!
She is going to, let's see, 1, 2, 3. How much my movement? 30. She is going to go over here.
Okay.
Trying to stay within range of Kari. I believe that's good.
Mm-hmm.
And she is going to, let's see, I gotta look at, my tablet is covering things. She is going to, just to test the waters, she's gonna take a shot at the creature. And see how it reacts.
Okay,
how do
so
I
you're taking a
place-
shot at the pinnacle.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's
Wait.
get him.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Alright, gun. Where's the... Sorry, there's so many tabs that I have to keep open. Okay. She pulls out her gun, and you can see at this point her eyes are glowing red, and there's kind of a new energy to her. You haven't seen this energy from her before. She's pissed. And as she goes and takes out her gun, she is gritting her teeth, and you can see smoke and sparks coming from her mouth a little bit, and her golden fangs that she has, the caps on her teeth, are now starting to glow from the amount of heat that she is emitting. And she's gonna take a shot at the creature.
Amazing. Let's get it. 13? That
13?
does hit.
Yeah!
Beautiful.
Normal damage.
Okay, what kind of damage are you doing?
I think piercing damage to start.
Okay, so as you hit, the bullet goes into its fleshy exterior, and then the skin and muscles cover the entrance immediately. There is no damage that was dealt.
Gotcha. Gotcha. I'm going to, let's see. Oh, second wind.
That, right?
Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to second wind, and she's going to holler out, piercing don't do shit! And she's going to take another shot, and this time, oh wait, that's the wrong feature. Sorry, my bad. What's the
you
one?
want to use
Action surge.
Action surge.
Action surge! I don't have that on my
Yeah.
hotbar, I am so silly. Yeah, action surge, my bad.
Oh yeah.
There
No
it is.
problem. Amazing.
Usability. And she's going to take another shot, this time with fire damage.
Using your cantrip,
Oh,
yes?
Wick.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yeah, can I stack that? Yeah, so a bonus action, produce flame,
Oh.
I think.
What?
What?
Do I have
Action
to?
surge just gives you a new action to use, so you
Yes.
could just cast a spell.
Yeah, you can use your action. It's good.
Oh. Oh, okay.
So you can now
cool.
use your cantrip for that fire damage.
Sweet, okay. So you see, she is now, zooming,
Okay.
and you see a ball of fire, appear in her hand, and she, hauls it towards the creature. Flame appears ahead. Flame sheds bright light, 10-foot radius. Doing so, and hurl the flame at a creature within 30 feet of you. Ranged spell attack. On a hit, the target takes 1d8 fire damage. Attack. Normal.
Yeah.
18.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Normal. All
4
right. And I
fire
don't know
damage.
if that would, because of my, I don't know if that counts. That counts as a ranged attack. So does that gain my bonus from being having a ranged attack bonus?
I
as a
think those
fighter?
are weapon range
Yes.
attacks, and this
Gotcha.
counts
Okay.
as the spell attack.
right.
But still, 4 damage is 4 damage. That's pretty good.
Sweet.
Yeah, you can see fire hit one of its side. It does go through though, and the fire does definitely do damage. Beautiful turn. Next up is Ritz.
All right, Ritz is going to start skirting around the edge of the room to get as close to Moira as he can.
Okay.
That'll be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
As
30.
you go through the green sludge, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Da-da-da-da. Uh-oh.
Okay. As you start walking, you make like 10 feet into the goop and you fall prone.
No! Oh no! Shit.
All right. So that's like 10 feet, and then I'm down.
Yep.
Can
you
he
can
get back
stand
up?
Yes, but that
Yeah.
takes half of your movement. So you have like 5 or 10 feet left, I think, to move.
Yeah.
All right. He's like, shit.
You
Stands
can
up again.
you can dash if you want.
He's not gonna.
Okay.
Instead, he's gonna glance towards Wick, and he's gonna kind of try and emulate what she was doing. So he's gonna extend his arm and kind of aim down it with both his fingers out, and he's gonna fire off a produce flame
Lovely.
towards the creature.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, wow.
So, did you hit? Oh yeah, that's a 10. Yeah, that hits.
Oh shit. Yeah, he just tries to emulate Wick's stance and kind of
Amazing.
do what she does.
You do finger guns and it attacks the
Finger
pinnacle.
guns.
Finger
Finger
guns.
firearms.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's do damage.
Or yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
Beckman would be proud.
Ooh, 6. Very nice, very nice. I love it. Is that the end of your turn, Ritz?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
You
yes.
Unless I
stand
can
up.
use my action to dash through.
Yeah.
Or is that the entire rest of my turn if I do that?
Well,
Is
you
it-
use produce flame. Is that not an action?
It is an action, yes. So yes, this is the end of my turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
you-
stand up. There's a little bit of green goop on your back, but so far you're unharmed.
Yeah. You get the same temporary hit points as I did. You get +4.
Yeah. So remember about your temp HP. Sweet, lovely turn. Moira's next, however. She turns to all of you and she puts one hand behind her, and it comes out with a beaker full of strange metal-colored liquid that looks like quicksilver. Very familiar looking.
Uh-oh, I recognize this.
And she downs it, and you can see that her movements start to become erratic and fast, and she is now under the effects of haste.
Guys, remember that ooze?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh god.
so she now has 2 actions per turn. Her speed is doubled. She has additional bonus to AC, and as she has 2 actions, she will throw some alchemical fire at you guys.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Don't worry, it's not
just
that
throwing
much
shit.
damage. Yeah.
She's just throwing shit. She's got nothing. Uh-oh.
Oh, this is for you, Wick. You get
Wick shit
you get
talking.
seven
Oh.
temp HP.
No. You
Oh,
roll
really?
1, and that is the amount that everyone gets in that radius. So we don't roll 100 things.
Oh, you don't? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just roll once per turn, and that is the amount that people get in your radius. That's much easier.
Gotcha.
Okay. So she's gonna do 2 attacks. One
Isn't she
gonna
one
go.
attack downing it?
Sorry.
Doesn't she have one use one action downing?
That's a bonus action.
Oh.
That's a bonus action, my friend.
Damn, Moira!
Yo.
Okay, so first attack on Wick, which is 15. Does that hit?
Barely. Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
And second one on Kari. Okay, that's 19.
Yeah, that hits.
Beautiful. Okay, so she'll do a little bit of damage to you guys. Not too much, not too much. Okay, 3 fire damage to Wick, which is probably negligible for you.
Yeah. Have to 2 or 1.
We round down, so 1.
Round down. Yeah.
Yes, and 8 to Kari. 5.
I'm getting pep in this session.
Yep. Unfortunately, I rolled much
Jesus
better on yours.
Christ.
But yeah, that's it. You are also on fire, so you can use your action to extinguish yourself.
No, Kari, no.
Uh-oh.
You're both on
I'm
fire.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm totally fine.
Is it resistance to fire?
This is fine.
Yes.
Oh,
Yep.
nice.
So that's it. That's her thing. Oh, and she's gonna move away because she can afford it with her speed. She will move.
No, she should have stayed there.
I don't think she should actually. She's smart,
Uh-oh.
guys. She's a
I
smart
don't
lady.
want her to be.
Okay then. Next up is Kova.
Okay, so Kova's gonna move. Let's see how far he can get. Yeah, he's gonna move next to Wick.
Okay.
Hello.
You see
And-
the
Mostly
ends
over
of the coat Wick is wearing kind of smoldering a little bit, which is pretty cool looking.
Fuck
So, what she's got on the desk, does it look important and dangerous?
Give me a perception or investigation.
Your perception. Okay, 19.
So there's 2 sets of desks, one next to the cage and a long row filled with beakers and potions on the other side of the room. This one, you see a bloodied saw on one side of the table, splatters of red, probably blood, and a strange looking book on the edge next to the young man in the cage. It looks like it is bound in skin.
Does it look like a book of a certain wizard that we might know of?
Maybe.
Do I think?
Well,
Sorry, not part
the
of-
pixies never mentioned it looking like it is bound in human skin, though. So
That'd be
that's
fucked up
true.
if that book was a skin book.
They have balls in that thing.
yeah, you
Okay.
also with that check, you also notice that in front of the young man inside. First of all, the cage looks a bit shinier than the things around it. You see a slight silvery sheen on the outside of it.
Yeah.
And you see in front of the young man that is crumpled under all of the rags, you see a bowl of water and a half-rotten piece of meat on a plate.
Okay, so Kova's gonna put his lantern out in front of him, and as it's green right now, it's gonna like flicker and go to white and yellow, and his feathery disposition is gonna sort of burn away instantly
Okay.
as a flash starts cooking hotter in the oven, and he casts bonfire inside of it, trying to melt this creature in the pot hotter.
Oh yeah.
Interesting. So you're trying to turn up the temperature of the furnace?
Yes.
Interesting. Okay. You know what? Give me an Arcana check.
Okay. One Kova. Okay.
That's pretty good. So the fire starts blasting more, and you see the bubbles start rising. You see a little bit of steam. If you keep this up and it stays within, something might happen because of that. But so far, it's only been a few seconds, so there's no effect.
Okay. And as he has his lantern in front of him, his shadow is going to extend like a shadow puppet to this guy in the cage. And where his hand behind him is, the hand of the shadow is going to have this sort of glint of light. And on him, he's going to use his feature from his warlocking ways. Where is it? Where I can roll a d6 for healing on a bonus action on this man.
Okay.
Thought you were gonna unlock the cage.
I can't, sadly. 1 healing.
Okay. I mean, it's more than nothing. So
Exactly.
as it reaches out, you see his face, and you see that even his face is covered in scars. There's bite marks and claw marks covering every inch that you see of this man. His matted up long blonde hair looks like it hasn't been washed in at least a week. And
A week?
at least. And you see there is this flare of magic that focuses his eyes just a bit more, and his gaze finally snaps to you, Kova, and tries to understand what's happening.
Yeah, and he's trying to, in body language, make clear that he's concentrating on shit and he needs this to stay up. So if anyone can, I don't know, protect him a little bit.
Okay.
Anything?
Good turn, Kova. Next up is the Pinnacle. It steps out of the vat. And so many choices. Chat, can you give me a D4 to decide who we attack first? So many wonderful opportunities here.
Don't you dare.
No.
Don't you dare roll over.
If you roll a 2, that'd be so funny if you rolled a 2. I don't know.
Nova, do you have the movement to get behind me a little
I
bit?
have no more movement.
Okay. So
I'm
it's
a
a
small
1,
man.
which is Wick. So
Okay, cool.
he comes
Okay.
out,
That's alright.
hobbles out towards the two of you, and he will cast Slam on you, Wick.
Okay.
Slam!
Come on and slam! And welcome to
And
the jam!
welcome
Let's
to
go!
the jam.
Yeah.
I don't like this jam.
Yeah, we're reminded for Wick and Kova, remember to apply your temp HP of 4.
Oh, I got more than that, don't worry.
Okay, so the
Yeah.
first attack is 18.
Oh,
That hits!
Okay, the second attack, maybe not, 16.
That hits!
Okay, so that's 2 attacks.
Oof.
Let's get that damage.
Jesus Christ.
You'll be fine. Maybe.
Does that temp HP go on top of the temp HP from last turn?
No,
No.
Okay.
it's still 1 turn. So you only once got temporary HP so far.
Oh, you're so right.
Yes. And by the way, yeah, Kari, make note of when turns go over. And okay, the first
Yeah.
attack is measly 7 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Okay. And the second is 10 bludgeoning.
7, 6 by 4 minus 4, enter, because that, and then another 10. Okay.
Yes. So,
All right.
Kova, you see it march close to you, and then this humongous arm that looks like it is melded from different arms and legs together in this one trunk of flesh just pummels at Wick, and you can hear the thunk and cracking of ribs somewhere within Wick. But that's the end of its turn. Congratulations, you survived one of its turns.
Yeah!
Kari, it is you.
it's me. Okay. I'm going to God, I'm gonna keep taking hits at this rate. Something bad's gonna happen.
So yeah, you are on fire right now.
I am on fire. Can I do anything about that?
Yes, you can use your action to stop being on fire by making a dexterity check.
Cool. Handbone to put fire out.
Okay,
Dexterity.
give me a dexterity check, please.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. That is enough. You used your action,
amazing.
but you are no longer on fire.
Yeah.
Joy.
Joy. I don't have a lot I can do aside from like let's see. If I
Steal my healing potion.
steal your healing potion.
Pickpocket.
Little pickpocket. Gosh. I'm gonna approach
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. And I want to at least be able to take the heat off the other characters, at least so Kova can get some distance.
Okay. So, do you have any bonus actions, or that's it?
The only thing I can do is try and take the attack of opportunity for the others.
Are you doing it now?
I'm low health, so it'll be risky.
Okay,
at
I'm
this
moving
point.
on then.
You're
Come
fine.
on, we gotta
Yeah.
decide something. Okay, so you just stay here, trying to help out your friends. Ritz.
All right, let's try and move out of the goop if we can.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's do it. All right, that's awesome. Okay, so he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and try and shove this creature away from the rest of the team
Okay.
with a shove attack.
Okay, that's, I think, athletics, maybe, possibly.
It's athletics.
Actually, for you, it can be a dexterity check, right? So,
I would rather it be a strength check, though.
as far as I know from the new changes of the monk, wink.
You can choose it to be dexterity, but I'd rather it be strength. So should I roll athletics for it?
Yeah,
or-
it's up to you. Up to you.
Did
Okay.
you put the code in, or is that what is that?
Uh-oh. Is that going to do it?
How much do you have?
A 10 was
A
what I
10.
rolled.
Well, he rolled a 1, so yes, it does.
Oh,
Hell yeah, let's shove him 10 feet away from the rest of the team.
Okay,
It's
lovely.
the cage. Maybe breaking the cage. I've been doing
Well,
just fine.
that is not enough, unfortunately, in terms of
Damn.
Yeah.
the distance. But Ritz, with one shove, this creature twice as big as Ritz, shoved to the side, and it is taking a stumbling step back, and that's it.
All right. Ritz is stepping in. He's going to follow up with another punch.
Okay,
Yeah.
go for it.
Let's go. Let's go.
Heather even a roasted chicken.
Rolling
10?
so good.
That does hit.
Hell yeah. I'm so happy that this thing does not have ridiculous AC.
Ooh.
Wait, that was another... Sorry,
Oh, okay.
that was not a damage.
Yeah,
I was like, that is
give me the
impossible.
damage.
There you go.
19 damage. Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Okay, 7. Question:
so good, though.
do your unarmed strikes count as magical?
They do not.
They do not. Then nothing happens.
Ritz, you know what to
Oh,
Okay.
I do know what to do.
So, is that the end of your turn, Ritz?
It is the end of my turn.
Okay, next up is Moira. So, I like how you're all in a nice little group. That's very nice. That's very good to me.
do.
So,
Counter spell.
count as
And every time we end our turn, we get that same temporary hit points, right?
Not on the end of your turn, as far as I know. On the end of Kara's
Oh.
turn.
We
No,
still
on
have
the end of our
both.
turns. It is on the end of our
it's
turns.
in
Yeah.
individual
sweet.
turns.
So
Okay.
what
Okay,
is
cool.
the temp HP for this round?
For this
right.
round. Okay, so we do it for a new round. Let me just reroll.
Yes, once a round you roll a die, and that is the temp HP.
Ooh,
That's
is
very
8.
good.
Nice.
Amazing.
So,
Thank you.
because you guys in a nice little group, we're gonna throw an acid bomb right at your beautiful little feet. So, please, all 4 of you, give me a dexterity saving throw.
You also give me a dexterity saving throw, thank you.
For what?
For me.
Can you
For a hellish
explain
rebuke.
on that? Oh, okay. Thank you. All right. So let's see. 16 does it. 9 does not. 17 does it. And yeah, okay. So Ritz is the only one that failed. The rest of you will take half damage, which is pretty good. Okay. So that's 13 plus 6. That's 19. 19 acid. Halved for 3 of you, which is 9 acid.
Hey.
Oh.
This Armor of Agathis hit her?
No, because it's not a melee attack.
Oh shit.
Right.
Does
Well,
help me a
she
little bit.
did need to move a bit closer to it, do the thing, and then
Yeah.
move away again.
Does Rit still get half damage for raging?
Ritz, have you raged in the beginning of this combat?
I don't have any rages left.
Oh shit!
So no.
Bit.
But also, it's not as
And
magic. damage.
she turns to the table behind her, and you can see a row of different potions over there. She grabs one of them, downs them, and goes invisible.
Oh
What
shit.
does she roll on the save on Hellish Rebuke?
Oh yes. Oh yes. She rolled a 14.
Let me check. That makes it, but it takes half damage of 9.
Lovely. 9. Oh, half damage, which is 4.
Yeah, as Koba gets hit, he like hurls over, and this sort of lava sort of retches out of his mouth towards her.
Amazing. Amazing. Under the mask. Beautiful. Okay, she goes invisible. And next up is Kova.
Can I just double check that was 18 damage, right?
Yes.
Awesome.
Well, 19. So we halved
19.
it for 9 for the rest, yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha. Just making sure I've got the right amount.
Yeah,
It's
and you're
the worst.
yeah. At least the
What?
10 HP will soak some.
Wait,
That's
I think.
true. Let me delete that. There we go.
Let's see, 12. I think I didn't have my turn.
That's true.
Let's see.
Oh.
Let's see. Oh, that is true. That is true. We skipped by you. So, Wick, go now.
Do I go before Moira
Sure.
Yeah.
in initiative? Because
Yeah, sure.
that changes my plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
We will not
So
roll
with
back
my-
the damage, so stay where you are, but you can attack her before she's invisible.
Okay. Okay, so I can't move then?
No.
Okay. Then I will just bonus action second wind.
Okay.
This time actually pretend like it has an available use because I used it wrong last
Okay,
time.
no problem.
And that lets me do a. Do I have to roll for that? No.
No. Well, maybe. I don't know. It's your thing. I don't know.
It's gone. Where'd it go?
Okay.
Da.
Is there anything else you want to do on this turn?
I do want to take a shot at Moira.
Okay, do that and then
Is that the
figure out
bonus action?
your second wind as we go on.
Yes.
Let's go, Wick.
Fuck her
Let's
up.
go.
Boop.
Yeah.
24.
Yeah, that certainly hits, even with haste.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
11.
yeah.
That is
11 points of
lovely.
damage.
That is very, very
Hell
good.
yeah.
All right. So
Sweet.
figure out your second wind. We're gonna move
Yes.
on. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, Kova.
Okay, so
Yes, go on.
this big pot is alchemy bullshit, yeah?
Yes.
And I've bottled an alchemical mistake.
Sure.
Can I open the bottle of yellow ooze and chuck it in,
Okay. Sure.
and then see what happens?
Oh my god.
Sure. Interesting idea. Okay.
Imagine you complete Moira's research.
That is very funny. Okay, so you're chucking it in.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Chat, roll me a d20. And I would say on a roll of 18 or higher, something happens.
Ooh.
Because this is
Come on,
completely random idea. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna just give you success based on
Later, we've been cooking things. I'm just doing
Yeah.
that.
So
Okay.
give me a
quest.
d20 chat. A
Fuck it,
6.
I'm bored.
Okay. There's a bit of yellowish sludge that is boiling with the bodies.
Was that
That's
a
it.
bonus action to use that potion, or did
That's
I
an
use the
action.
Yeah.
That's an action.
Okay,
You threw
sweet.
something.
That's fine. Who of these three is the worst right now in terms of what they're physically looking like?
I got 14.
I got 12.
Ritz is looking better than those two.
Better than those two. Okay. Then he's gonna keep hanging on to this.
Okay.
I think he's just gonna move a bit. How far did I move that? Let me check. These weak little legs.
You could do it, Kova.
A bit. And
All
that's
right.
his turn, and then he's gonna get that 10 HP. Thank you very much.
Beautiful. Next is Pinnacle. For sure attacking Ritz.
Yeah, let's go.
Haven't doing anything, by the way.
Sorry?
The fire's still going. Is it doing anything, or?
To whomst?
In this cauldron.
Oh, it's
thing.
boiling. It's boiling.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Wick, you did not stop the fire burning you, so you get 5 rounded down to 2.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Yep. Okay, so Pinnacle is attacking you, Ritz. The first attack is 14.
Okay, that doesn't hit.
That doesn't hit, and the second doesn't hit either. Then, so this humongous
Dodge a
arm
weave.
on a big swing just crushes down, but you jump to the side and jump to the side again, just like a small boxer in front of this large creature. And you're unscathed so far. Very
Be
good.
slow, mate.
Kari, what are we doing?
Panicking eternally.
Okay.
Actually, question with this fella in the cage. Does he also get any of the temp HP, or if they're like frightened? You know, because I don't know if they're conscious or not.
It's if
just
you
checking
consider
if
them
they
an
get
ally.
something.
Do you
'cause I
consider
can-
him an ally?
It's just like whenever a creature. So it can be. It doesn't have to be like an ally.
Yeah,
it's
but
just
you can
like,
choose them.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean an ally, because if any creature, then the Pinnacle also gets it, which you do not want. So do you choose to give the temporary HP to this fella?
I'll pass for now.
Okay.
we'll wait and decide. I'm going to go for spell attack and see if that does anything.
Go for it.
Or a cantrip rather. I'm going to cast Toll of the Dead, and
It's a saving throw. So he's doing it with advantage.
Oh.
Yep, because it is a magical construct. So it's a wisdom, so 16.
that is my. I think it's more than my spell DC. Yeah.
So nothing happens.
No.
Okay, do you want to move, or that's it?
I'll move. No, don't make anything. Don't make anything. Okay, we're good.
Okay, while you move, I'm gonna go to Wick. Wick,
All right.
do
I am
you
going
extinguish
to-
yourself?
Oh well. Yeah, I'll do that.
Like that.
Give me a dexterity check.
Okay. Oh, tabbing into dexterity. Boop, boop.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah. You pat yourself down, and you are no longer burning. But you see this creature and Ritz now currently locked in combat. What do you do?
Okay, I am going to. I thought I do it. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna run this way. Let's see, 25, 30. I guess I'll skirt around so I don't get hit by the creature. Move 25. So go. Hey, creature. Grab token. There we go. 25.
Okay.
And then can I look over to where Moira is and see if she's bleeding on the floor even though she's invisible?
Ooh.
She was not pierced by anything, so why would she be bleeding?
Oh.
The only
Wasn't she
damage.
shot?
Well, no, she was not.
What?
I
We
think.
rolled 24 and hit that.
Oh, that was to Moira? I don't remember now. Hold on. I thought
Yeah,
the
'cause it
damage
was
she got
Moira-
is fire, no?
Yeah, I did fire.
And
Wick
then
shot
Wick
gun.
also shot.
Wick
That
did
is
piercing.
true. That is true. Okay.
Yeah.
You're very far for investigation. You can do a perception check with a bonus action.
Come on, Wick, use that brain.
yeah.
Let's do it.
I'll bonus action perception.
Go for it.
Perception.
Normal.
Oh.
Gonna use my advantage.
Okay,
Yes,
go
yes.
for it.
Come on.
Perception.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You do notice a little pool of blood right on the corner of the table furthest away from you.
I'm gonna, since at that point I used my action to put out the fire, and I don't think I have any more actions. I can't take a potion or anything. I'm just gonna scream,
Oh,
Moira!
before you
And I'm
do,
gonna point.
before
what?
you do, I will remind you that after you it's Ritz and then her.
Okay.
Up to you. What do
Ritz
you
and then
do
her.
with this information?
I'm gonna point. I'm just gonna point her out to everybody. And I'm gonna and then maybe nod towards. I don't know. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. That's the end of my turn.
Okay, so Wick points out where she's currently located. Ritz, what are we doing?
Fucking get him, man! Get Moira!
Okay.
He's gonna do another shove attack. He's gonna try and shove this thing into the cage. See if he
Okay.
can break that shit.
Go for it. Give me an athletics.
Okay.
Oh boy. This time it's pretty good actually for him, which is 17.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Okay, so you push and nothing happens. It stays where it is.
I mean, he'll step back and take a run up and fucking try again.
Okay. Is it another
Bonus action.
Well, bonus action. Can you do a shove bonus action?
I don't know. I know I can do 2 attacks if I've attacked once. I can attack again for a bonus action. I don't know if they can both be shoves.
I mean, if you can
So
turn
I'll do
your
whatever
unarmed-
you.
Let's go for it, but then we'll figure it out because we're trying out the new rules, so we don't know
Yeah.
for sure things. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna err on the side of sure, and then we'll check.
Okay. I'm unsure, so I'll do whatever it is that you decide.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
do you?
Well, he also didn't roll pretty good this time. He rolled a big 7, so that works
Oh.
out.
it's the low rolls that get you.
Yeah. Okay.
Persistence.
So you push, and he is rattled against the cage. I don't think it would do too much damage to the cage, but I will roll a d20, and on a 19 or higher, the cage breaks. No.
I'm hoping that you roll high this time.
Unfortunately, no. There is a little bit of rattling of the cage, but that's it.
CT
Okay.
clawed him.
Yeah, well, that's fine. Ritz is just going to stay and hassle this guy and stay in his space to try and make sure he doesn't go for anyone else.
All right.
And that's the
very
end of
nice.
his turn.
Okay, in that case, yes.
Shnu, do we have a temp HP number this time?
Yeah, I'll roll that on my
Oh.
turn.
Sorry, my brain is confused.
No, no,
It's
no,
okay.
yeah,
We're
this
trying
is
a lot of
still
things for the
8.
first time, so
Yeah.
it's all good. It's all good. All right.
Still 8 for this round, right?
Yes. Now it's Moira, and what do we do? What do we do? Well, okay. So we're gonna do a couple of firebolts. Why not?
Oh, shit.
It's just a cantrip. It's all good. One at Kova, because fuck Kova in particular. So that's
Get
a
wide.
21 attack,
Yeah.
and one on Kari because she saw that Wick doesn't really do anything against fire. It's not really
come on.
the best thing
Hit
for her.
me!
16, Kari.
Doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit. Lovely. Beautiful.
Hates it, but it doesn't hit.
Wait, is it the same as your AC?
Is it not different? Or
What is
If
your
it beats
AC?
it, it beats it.
my AC is 17.
Yeah.
Okay, so it
my spell
didn't
DC
meet
is
your AC.
14.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to confirm. I was like, is it that different when it's a spell attack? But
All right. So, Kova, you get 5 fire damage.
I love temp HP.
All right, and you hear Wick slight tip tap of feet as she moves position because you ratted her out once. She does not want to stay there.
I mean, that makes sense.
Concentration check if I didn't use any actual, lose any actual hit points.
I don't know. We'll check later. I'll say no for now. Next up is Kova.
Okay, so where did she... I can't really see that.
You don't know where she is now.
Okay. Okay. I don't keep messing with this thing, but what is the stature, whatever this cauldron is, how is it standing? Can I possibly knock it over?
You? No.
Well, with, magic.
It is huge, so it's a big
Yeah.
thing. It was housing
Is it-
this creature comfortably, and there's a lot of
Yeah.
bodies and liquid there right now, so
Yeah.
you can try something, but it is massive.
Okay. He's gonna
Pilky-
keep that bonfire in there.
Pilky 2 cantrips because she's still hasted, so she has 2 actions.
Yeah.
Yes, Kova.
Yeah, is this... He's gonna keep the bonfire in there. Just to try and mess with whatever research he's got going on in that cauldron, and then he's going to move a little bit. I think he needs to move a little closer. Can he? Oh no, he doesn't have to. Out of this creature's face It's gonna be awful. There's gonna be like maggots and roaches and
Yes.
everything disgusting crawling out of every orifice in his face.
Oh, beautiful.
Just
And
to try and knock him back into the cage again.
There's a lot of orifices on this creature, so let's
Roll
go
me a
for it.
con save.
It's magic.
Cover with spooky boogie.
Yeah, ookie spooky babaduki. He does have advantage on those, but he rolled shit, so it's con, right?
Yes.
So con plus 9, oh plus 4, sorry, 9 plus 4, that's 13.
Oh. Okay, meets it, beats it, I guess.
Yes.
Damn.
Not the orifices.
So close, so close.
So that's it.
Yes. How
Okay.
are the people in, well, how are the people in front of me looking
They're looking fine.
now? Are y'all dying? How's the wolf boy looking?
He is looking much more aware, but you guys didn't do really that much healing to him, so
Yeah.
yeah. Also, Co and Ritz,
I'll
you
say
got
that.
inspirations from chat. Very, very nice.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. The man in the cage might be an ally, but so far he's still looking pretty weak. One might intuit that he needs more help.
Yeah.
Next up
Yeah, okay.
is the pinnacle. Oh my gosh, Ritz, let's try to hit you again. Last time didn't go very well, but maybe this time. Oh, natural 20, that's nice.
Oh no!
Oh my god, I rolled 2 in a row. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Uh-oh, we might be in trouble. Uh-oh.
Well, I'm gonna honor the die and hope that
Yep.
you don't die.
All right, let's do it.
Damn, okay. So so first of all, it's 2d8 plus 4.
Uh-huh.
So
Oh my god.
first attack is 20 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, he's immediately down.
He's immediately
no.
down. The next attack is 2 fails, so you are 1 roll away from death.
Okay.
So what you guys see is this enraged creature raises both of its arms and just pummels Ritz into the ground. There's dark red pool spreading under Ritz's crumpled body, and you can see the man in the cage shudder as he looks at Ritz's body, unmoving save for the last bits of pain and anguish as his body trembles. Okay, so that's the Pinnacle's turn. Kari?
Oh god. Okay. I'm gonna have to shoot up to Ritz, and I'm going to use my spare the dying on him.
Okay. So he's stabilized immediately.
Mm-hmm.
That's very good.
And I'll just, before I move closer to the pinnacle, because I'm gonna try and get his attention.
Silly question.
Yes?
Mhm.
Do we think since it's your turn and your turn ends and the temp HP happens, does temp HP have the ability to stabilize someone?
It does not.
Damn it! Okay.
Hell yeah, I can.
Shit. Does Ritz have a healing potion on him? If I remember
He
correctly?
gave
No.
you
He
the
He gave.
potion.
Shit.
Yep.
Okay. I'll just shout to the others like heal him, and I'll move in front to the pinnacle, around the center.
Okay.
Do I have enough time to tell this fellow in the cage, are you friend or foe?
Sure. Give me a charisma check.
Sure. You know what? I'm gonna use my inspiration for
Yeah.
that one.
Good idea.
Didn't help. Okay.
9. Okay. Well, I'm gonna roll for him, because that's gonna be deciding factor. Okay. He looks at you. He looks at Ritz on the ground, and he doesn't say anything, but he just gives you a short nod.
Okay, I will apply the temp HP. Once again, I'll do the roll, and this time I'll apply it to him.
Beautiful.
Sweet.
Which I can just do /R, right? 1d6 plus 2, and that'll do that, and then you guys can also right-click on this, I think, and then apply it to temp HP. I think it does.
Oh, cool.
something.
So how much does he get?
6.
That's very good. All right.
Nice.
That is the end of your turn, Kari?
Yes.
Wonderful turn. After your turn, with this additional magical healing, he gets up, and you can see now he's basically wearing like a matted up loincloth and little bits of clothing. The clothing is all torn up, and you can see that his body is covered in slashes that healed over and bite marks in so many places on his arms, on his chest, and he looks at you, looks at the lock on his cage, and he will try and break the lock. He moves his hands through the bars. As he touches one of the bars, you see a little sizzle on the side of his hand as it is touching the metal, but he will try to use his athletics.
Does he look familiar?
I was about to say, is this Miric's friend?
Well, how would you know if he looks familiar?
Well,
I'm thinking about
got
the
a
guy
description.
that almost ate Kova.
Yeah, he was described as like having long blonde hair, if I remember.
That is
Was
true.
that right?
Okay.
Okay,
So not the guy that almost
he
ate
is
Uber.
holding the lock, but he cannot get enough leverage on his side to break it. So if anyone aids him, that might succeed. Okay, next up, Wick.
Okay, I have a healing potion. I'm gonna run over to Ritz and is it an action to
Yes.
give someone? Okay, so I'm gonna give Ritz a healing potion. 1d4.
2d4.
2d4.
Plus 2.
Plus 2. Do I? Okay, roll slash.
Yeah. Also,
2.
everyone has inspirations now. Look at chat pulling through in this tough combat. Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Plus 2. No, I'm not typing.
Oh, Rick, such interesting information you provided
Thank
us.
you. Thank you,
Whispers in
Wick.
his ear. RD4 plus 2.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll those.
Slash.
Plus 2, so 10.
That's
Wow, you rolled max.
beautiful. That's max.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Nice.
amazing. Okay, so Wick, you put the potion to his mouth, and Ritz opens his eyes. He looks horrible, Wick. You see already like swelling on the side of his face now, and blood on his white hair, but he is alive.
And you
Wick
get the 10
is
HP
gonna-
too.
Yeah. Oh. Wick is gonna put tap the side of his cheek. Come on, buddy. Come on, we got this.
Fuck, I'm up.
Okay.
And then with that was 10 feet of movement, I believe. I am going to go over here. Not into the goop. I'm gonna go right here. I'm not in the goop.
Good.
Let's see, what is the disadvantage range on distance weapons?
If you are in melee with something, you have a disadvantage.
Okay, cool. So I'm not in melee. Shit. Fuck. Ah. But I don't have action. Never mind. I'm gonna look
Okay.
around for the lady that just ran away.
Okay, use your bonus action for a perception check.
Bonus action perception check. Bonus action. Bonus perception. I'm fine.
Yeah, Wick's
Everything's
not
fine.
panicking, guys. It's fine. 10. Unfortunately, not enough. You don't know where she is.
Okay, it's cool.
All right.
Oh.
That's the end of my
Ritz,
turn.
you open your eyes. You are alive. Everything hurts. What do we do?
Oh, okay. He's gonna glance up, and through this thing's legs, like underneath its arms, he's seeing this guy fumbling with the lock. So he's gonna get up, and he's gonna do some very cool forward rolls. It's very cool, guys.
Yeah.
Staying within the melee range of this thing, so
Okay.
that
I imagine
not
that
taking any opportunity
Ritz
attacks.
says forward roll as he rolls. and there's a trail of blood left where he rolls.
it's just like barrel rolling across the ground.
Like the saddest
Um,
snail, he leaves a trail of his own blood as he rolls around.
He grabs the cage and like pulls himself to his feet using it, and he's just gonna fucking deck this lock. and try
Okay.
and break it from the
Yeah.
other side.
Give me an attack.
Okay, let's go.
Come on, Tether, are you gonna roast a
Very
chicken?
good. Give me a damage, please.
Oh,
5.
Okay, I got another one where that came from.
Yep, you should probably use it.
All right, he will. Again.
Oh, nice. Nice.
let's go.
Let's see how he likes being critted.
Amazing. So you hit it once, you feel a crack under it, and then you push again, and at the same moment, the young man pushes the lock forward towards your arm, and it breaks in two and clangs onto the floor, and the cage is open.
Okay, Ritz stumbles backwards and gets into fighting position again against this thing.
Okay, well, you can't stand there.
I'm
Oh
on
yeah,
top of
you're
it.
still in it.
Okay, so let's go here.
Yep, that's fine. All right. So, wonderful turn. Next up is Moira. Let's attack Kova. He's all alone over there.
No, hey,
We're gonna throw another alchemical fire at your ass. Ooh, okay, so 14.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. My
Okay.
AC's a 9 right now.
7 fire.
Okay.
And
7
you
fire.
are on fire, my friend.
Oh, fuck.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Humbo,
And
humbo, humbo.
the next thing she will do. She does something, but it's not an attack, and you cannot see her. So that's
Oh, I hate that.
it. Well,
Do we know how long haste lasts?
you have no idea.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's usually a while. Is it different when it's a potion? Because I know the spell is concentration, but as a potion, is it a different property?
You have
Or is it
no
just like
idea. None of you are alchemists.
That was my
so-
assumption.
Yeah, you can't even do a knowledge check because none of you are alchemists. But next up is Kova.
Yeah, he's got to put that fire out if he can, but he's
Dex check.
gonna try.
Come on, come on.
Oh,
That is
Inspiration,
not-
inspiration.
That is not enough.
Inspiration.
Oh,
no,
no.
inspiration trade.
yeah,
Oh, that's painful.
foreseeable.
That's
Yeah,
painful.
it's expected.
Okay, so you are
Um,
still on fire, so you will at the end of your turn get damage again, but you know.
How is this? How is this Is this bonfire helping him in any way right now?
I mean, the cauldron is bubbling. Like this tub is
Okay.
full of boiling liquid, and also there's starting to waft smell of cooked meat from there, which is horrendous for you in particular, Kova. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh god.
Great.
Does the furnace in any way look like it might?
Oh, now you roll good.
You know what? That's good. The
yeah.
less you get hurt, the better.
Okay,
Good for you,
so,
Kova.
Mallet
Kova.
decays, yeah.
Kova, you feel the smell of cooked meat reach your nose, and for a second it pulls you into horrible memory, but you shake it off and you are focused on the fight.
As he is unable to put out the fire, he's just gonna try and get through it by downing a potion of healing as
Okay.
a bonus.
Go for it.
Just use it, see how much he gets. Okay.
Not bad. Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
Next up is Pinnacle.
Do you need me to have fire damage?
Oh yes, so right.
And also, Kari, how much temp HP would I get
It
from
was
the end of my
6.
turn?
That was 6.
Cool.
Okay, 4 fire damage.
Okay, nice.
Okay, and Pinnacle's turn. Oh, so many choices, so many choices. Let's do one attack
go.
on Ritz and one attack on Kari. Why not? Okay.
Alright.
Ritz, 22, I think. So that's
That
pretty
would
good.
definitely hit.
Oh, Kari, that's a natural 20. Jesus Christ. Okay.
No, this is
I'm
gonna be
gonna
bad.
I'm gonna change my die. Just to be nice for you guys. I'm gonna change to a different
Aw, V.
D20. I have 3,
we
so
can't
I can.
impose. We don't imposing disadvantage on like that doesn't work unless you have a feat for it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You can't just say no d20s.
No, high advantage now.
I should be able to help. But we'll
Okay,
see.
so Ritz, let's start with you. It is pretty good damage actually. That's 14 bludgeoning.
Yeah, okay. Ritz is clocked off his feet again.
No,
He's
you've got 10
down.
HP, right?
I don't know if I got it since I was unconscious at the
because
time.
your turn has ended before then.
Yeah. So you get 6. So you
I
get
got 6. Okay, I'm down to 2.
Yeah.
We good.
Okay, so you're up. Kari,
I'm
you
up.
get 20 bludgeoning damage.
20 bludgeoning. Guess who's down for the first time?
Oh no,
Ooh,
that's
first
no more
time.
temp
For the
HP.
Yeah.
first time.
The three of you see Kari fall to the ground. That supportive field of magic that was around you is gone.
Fuck. We needed
Okay.
that.
That was the pinnacle. Kari, it's your turn.
I guess I have to roll for the death saving throw.
Yes.
Can you
And
use your inspiration on
Yes,
those?
that's what I'm going to do.
yes, you can.
For
Yes,
sure.
you can.
Maybe I'll succeed.
Usually we roll as a whisper, but for today it's
Ooh, fucking save rolls this last time.
Ooh.
okay. So that's a success.
Ooh.
You used your inspiration.
Yeah.
Next up is Wick.
Okay, I am at this point. How bad is the flesh creature looking?
Not bad at all, actually.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, it's fine.
I think I'm just gonna try to redirect attention. So they're both down? No, Ritz is up.
No, Ritz is up.
Yeah, barely.
Okay.
And
I
he's
am
like,
just-
get Moira.
But, fuck. Okay.
Get Moira.
Okay, I am going to then 5. Are these 2 squares in front of me gooped?
Quick interruption.
Yes,
now
please.
that this guy is free in the cage, does he get a roll for initiative? Like, what's his
Yeah,
sort
he
of
will
turn
go
order
after
now?
Wick. I remember about him. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Are these 2 squares directly in front of me gooped up, or...
They are grouped up, yes.
Okay, so I'll go diagonal. 10,
Diagonally.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Beautiful.
Use my action, my perceptive eyes to look for her again.
Go for it. Bonus action.
Yeah, bonus action. I'm also kind of curious. Where's the?
I mean-
the boat? But
If she was throwing potions, would Wick have been able to see where they were coming from?
that's true.
Yeah, but she moves every time. You hear like the pitter
Yeah,
patter of
she's a
leggies.
speedy.
Oh, she throws them moves.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Ooh.
18 though.
Okay.
That's very good. Yeah, Wick, you realize that she is standing behind the furnace right now, over here.
Oh, sneaky.
Behind the furnace, huh?
Do I have? Oh, I think I barely have line of sight on her. Maybe.
You don't have line of sight because you can't see her. You see a little bit of soot and blood underneath. You can roll an attack, but it's going to be with a disadvantage because still invisible.
Okay.
She big that thing explode.
I think I was gonna say, like, hey, does that furnace look like it could explode with a
It
big
sure
impact?
can,
Maybe?
because there's a lot of fire that Kova added to it.
Yeah.
All right, I am going to take a shot at the furnace.
Go
like
for
old
it!
times.
Let's go. I love that idea.
Inspiration.
Oh,
Inspiration.
this is wonderful. The brain
have
cells
a-
of the party are doing their thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you see, just for flavor, you see that Wick looks at where she thinks Moira is, looks at the furnace, and a weird, nostalgic, ironic smile crosses her face.
Yeah, Wick.
And she takes a shot.
Okay. No need to roll an attack, although you hit marvelously. Give me damage.
All right.
This is so cool.
This is so cool. Oh.
Well,
5.
Oh,
What?
Can you inspiration your?
can I inspiration
Damage.
my damage roll?
You can't inspiration your damage roll, but I will allow you to use your inspiration to maybe roll a natural 20, maybe, if you want.
Oh.
Like if you want to take that chance. Because 5 is not enough damage. I will tell you
I'm
right
gonna-
now, the DC of damage I set out is 10. So
Okay. I'm gonna roll again.
okay. so
Damage. I'm gonna damage it.
So you're doing 5
1d8.
damage.
Wait, what?
So you can use
can,
your
reroll the
inspiration to
attack.
reroll the attack and maybe get a natural 20, but that's all you can do.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so we're
on.
using our inspiration.
Oh,
Oh, it would have been so sick.
It would have been
though.
so cool.
It would
insane.
have been incredible, yes. But 5 is pretty good. There is a hole, and you can see fire burning within, and there's a little bit of like high pressure steam, but it is on your side. She might not be aware of it. If for some reason she stays there, and you think about what you can do to ensure that, then this is doable on the next turn.
Can I throw a hammer at it? I don't know.
Okay, so that's your turn, Vic. Do you want to say
my
anything,
turn.
or that's it? Okay.
Alrighty. I'll.
Do
yeah, that's
you
it.
have a bonus left, Wick?
No,
No.
I used it for.
Gotcha.
Ritz.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, Kari's down.
Yes.
He's like dropping to his knees next to her
Oh
immediately.
no! Before you, the young man in the
Oh,
cage goes. Yes.
Young
So-
man.
Young man.
Young man. There's no
Young
need
man.
to feel down.
TT.
Well,
Okay.
maybe a little bit of a
he
reason.
gets
He's a
out of the
young
cage.
person, right?
He gets out of the cage, and you can see that he is still quite weak. He probably spent quite a bit of time there, and you can see not only long healed up scars, but there are circular entrances where his veins are, which suggests that he has not that much blood left in his body. You can probably intuit that vat of blood that is used for magic in the center might have been his. And he gets out, and he will... He's not very strong, so he can't really attack very well right now, but he will grab Kari's body, and he will disengage and grab her and just take her towards Kova.
You've got a body snatcher.
Okay, yeah, he brings her to your feet, and you can see that he is barely standing on his feet right now, and there's a sheet of sweat on him, but he is breathing heavily, and you can hear this deep rumble from his chest. That's it for CT, as you guys figured out. Next out is Ritz.
Question. Is the cage door seem big enough to shove this thing into?
Ooh.
Ooh, maybe with enough torque.
Let's give it some talk.
Yeah.
Let's go rolling, people.
Talk to her.
Okay.
Pages
So-
of
All right. Now
Are
that
you
Kari
doing a
seems to be out
shove?
of danger, yep, he's going to try and shove this construct into the cage where the guy was.
Awesome. Go for it.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, I rolled a 16.
Okay, I'm going to use inspiration.
Okay, go for it.
Come on.
Beautiful!
Yeah.
Beautiful! You guys went through that inspiration quick, but it was useful.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you push this creature in, and he stumbles inwards. He is within that cage right now. The lock is broken though, so what are you going to do to keep him in?
Ritz is going to try and drag this table in front and use it to brace against the door.
You don't have an action anymore after that.
Well, in that case, he'll just fucking stand in front of the door and brace himself against
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
On the map, there's some like rope and stuff nearby. That might be an opportunity to like keep shoving him in, and then I don't know.
Yes,
We'll put-
definitely. If someone helps you with this, it is possible.
For now,
okay.
though, he'll just try and keep the door closed himself.
Yeah. Okay. So Moira will continue attacking with her cantrips. He will attack. Oh, she will actually attack.
Uh-oh. No.
She will attack once Kova.
Fuck.
Oh, 17. Yeah, sure. And the second attack, chat, please give me a 1d2.
Oh,
There's two very attractive targets for her right now.
Uh-oh.
1d2.
Young chat, please roll a good number.
Okay, she's attacking Kari.
Oh no!
It's the range to that be disadvantaged, right?
Yes, it is. It is.
Okay. Okay.
She's got one save.
Even Death Kari is better AC than me.
That is true.
Should be
okay.
good.
12. I do not believe it hits.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
so relieved.
Even unconscious sees a beat shield.
She
So-
dodges.
Kova, you see one streaming towards you and one aiming for Kari, but at this last moment, CT pushes her out of the way, grabbing her a bit closer, and it leaves a scorching mark on the floor, but that's it.
How much do I get?
CT for the win.
And Moira moves as she does every turn.
Oh.
I hate that I'm rules lawyering for my damage. How much do I get hit by?
Great question. I did not roll yet. Boop. Oh, just 4.
Okay.
You okay? You
Yeah,
okay?
Okay. Good. That is Moira's turn.
Ooh, drop concentration though.
Okay, that's good to know. Kova, your turn. You are still
gonna
on
put it
fire,
up again.
correct? Or what?
Yeah, but I'm taking it. I'm putting the fire back up after it drops.
Okay, so you continue burning the furnace.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to use my last warlock heal for a d6 on Kari.
Okay.
Sadly, it's fiery, but we'll do it anyways. It'll be
Okay,
fine.
she's not awake. She's not awake.
You get 4 healing.
Beautiful.
Will I wake up on fire?
No.
Kinda. I mean, you wake up next to me on fire.
Yep. Okay, you do get 6 fire damage, Kova.
Yeah. Does 6 fire damage?
Yep.
Interesting. Hey, the temp HP should be gone. Okay, so I'll put it at 4 because my temp HP was still up for some reason.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, there's again the concert. Let me see. Fucking hell!
Oh no! The fire goes out from the furnace again. It's still quite hot though, so it's the heating that you have added to is still there.
If it helped anything, I would have done seeing Wick shoot it. I would have done it in the spot that would have opened, trying to blast it out. But
I think with the fact that you have concentration broken twice, I don't think you can influence it this turn. But that's it.
okay,
Okay, that's it. Next up is Pinnacle.
I'm gonna move actually behind this.
Okay, good idea. So Pinnacle is trying to get out. So for that, it's again shove against you, Ritz. So acrobatics or athletics from you. Athletics from him. Oh, well, it's not the best.
Nice.
It's 10.
It's 19.
Nice. So he's trying to get out, but you grab the door of the cage and you hold it close. It rattles.
Oh my god.
But for now, it
Fucked
holds.
asshole.
Beautiful. Kari, you open your eyes, you see fleeing behind the corner Kova and CT standing above you, wide-eyed but alive.
So is Kova's still ablaze, right?
Yes.
And am I also on fire?
No. My
Okay,
healing
okay.
just looks like fire.
Right.
But you see Ritz trying to hold the creature inside.
Yeah.
Help Kova.
Yeah. I'm gonna get up, not realizing. Yeah, I know that I'm in a different place, so I'm just gonna assume the worst. I'm gonna go up to Kova. Don't want to target. Okay, I'll go up. I'll pat him, pat him down.
So you're using your action to get him
yeah.
to be not on fire
away
anymore.
from-
Give me a dex check.
Sure.
I'm so flammable.
You're so flammable.
Dice.
That is not enough, unfortunately.
Oh my god, I
God.
cannot be.
Okay, that's your
As-
action.
It's too
This-
hot.
Okay. No, there's not really anything I can do. I'm gonna stay where I am.
Yeah.
This is where this peppy pieces fucking forgot me.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is your turn, though. Next up is Wick.
All right. Let's see. I am
You got
going
this, Wick.
to
You got this.
Come on.
angle myself a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Just as a precaution, I'm just gonna maybe scoot. Oops, not that far. Yeah. To Yeah.
Okay.
I want to take another shot at the furnace, and I'm hoping duck and cover.
Come
Okay.
on, please.
Roll that damage.
I really hope she's there.
Okay, that hits. I would
Okay.
assume.
It sure does.
Either way, yeah, normal.
Oh,
Okay.
Nice.
That is very good. Now, in order to be completely just, because Moira did not know what you were doing, she thought that you missed. You simply missed. So,
hell yeah.
to be completely fair, I'm gonna ask chat to roll a d6. So, how many squares away from the furnace she is currently? Because I know her direction, but she wouldn't necessarily specifically get away from the furnace. So,
Did she slip in this goo?
a d6. A d6.
Sorry, don't look.
1996. That's impressive.
A 2. That is in the blast radius. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, she moved here. And no, actually here, and you catch her in that blast, and you can see, although she is still invisible, the blast of fire and metal that spreads out catches her, and you can see this strange invisible creature with burning bits on top of it fly towards one of the walls and hit and fall down. I'm gonna give her a shitload of damage, because that's very smart, Rick.
Hell yeah. You live and you learn.
You live and you learn.
If my arm could reach you, I'd fist bump you.
It
Yeah.
had to be something cool. That bonfire had to be cool at some point.
Yep.
It paid
Yep,
off.
it definitely paid
Just
off.
like old times.
Yeah, it's enough to bring her unconscious with the 15
Let's
she already had.
go.
So she
Win.
hits her head on the side of the wall, and you see crumpled, half visible, half invisible, burning Moira's body on the ground. She's unconscious, but you still need to do something about the pinnacle. Beautiful turn.
Hell yeah.
Incredible turn, Wick. Hell yeah.
Bonus action. I just looking around. Are my friends okay? She's down.
Fire!
Yeah, she's
Chris
down.
gives you a thumbs up.
The rest are conscious, at least. Next up is CT. CT is running up to you, Ritz. And he understood what you were trying to do. He grabs the rope, and he will do an athletics check. Actually, no. Because you are next after him, he will hand you the rope and use action help to give you advantage on your next check. So,
Thanks, mate.
what do you
Fuck
do?
yeah. He's going to try and tie this door closed.
Okay.
With the help of CT here.
Give me athletics with advantage.
Okay.
19. That's very good. So you start tying. It is definitely not the same as a metal lock, but you know that at least for a few minutes it will hold. So
Aces.
we will get out of combat for now.
Oh.
Moira is
defy
unconscious on the ground. Yes, you can defy yourself. Moira is
sweet.
unconscious. The creature ineffectually bumps into the silvered cage around it right now, but you are, for the moment, at peace.
Well, actually, no. He'll save his rope and go up to Moira, and he's going to tie her up.
I'll help you with a little hog tie.
Yes, thank you. I'm not good at this.
All right.
Well, I got the good survival, actually. I might be good at this.
Kova, give me, with advantage, because Wick is helping you, give me a sleight of hand.
Could he do survival because he is a good scout, little guy? He's done his
sure.
Boy Scouts.
Sure.
Let's go. Ooh! Oh my god, it's advantage.
Okay. So that's a 15, which is very good. You tie her up. In a minute or two, she stops being invisible, and she's still unconscious, but tied up.
Yeah, he's just gonna stay on watch duty for her.
Okay.
His lantern at the ready if she tries anything funny.
Okay.
Wick is gonna immediately start looking through the papers.
Yeah, I was thinking
The
it through.
papers.
Okay. Wick and Kova, give me investigation checks. While you do that, Kari and Ritz, what are you up to?
Ritz is just gonna step back from the cage, sit down on the floor,
Nice.
and
Yeah.
give a proper thanks to this guy. Be like, yo, thanks for the assist, mate. Are you CT? Virik sent us here.
He, as soon as the combat is over, backs away from the cage and goes to kind of the middle of the room, and he looks very much tense, and he kind of like continues looking around at all of you, not really trusting anything. So he's trying to keep everyone in his line of sight. And as you start talking to him, he kind of like startles a little bit. And you can see his brows furrow, but he doesn't say anything.
Oh, okay. Ritz is going to get up and kind of make his way a little bit slowly towards him with his hands up. It's all right, mate. We're all here to help. We're on the same side. You remember Virek?
He frowns at you, face confused.
Oh.
You hungry? He gets out some rations and places it on the floor between them,
Give me
and then steps back.
give me an animal handling check.
Oh no.
Damn.
Oh, no.
That's rough. Oh, wow.
Okay.
22. It's heartbreaking to see this person being essentially boiled down to animal instinct. He waits until you leave the rations on the floor and snatches them up and comes a few steps back away from you again and starts like quickly chewing them as if someone will take them away in a second. And you can see that whatever happened to him, he is currently not in a state to even understand language.
Can Ritz edge closer as he's eating, hoping that the distraction will make him able to approach?
As you start getting closer, he doesn't jump back, but he does like warily look at you, and until you get within 10 feet of him, he's fine. Then he tenses up.
Okay, Ritz sits down and just looks at him and tries to affect an air of casual friendliness and approachableness.
Okay. While that happens, Wick and Kova, you were rolling investigation.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did I roll? I did.
Yeah, you
22.
did. Rolled high.
Yeah. Kari, was there anything you wanted to do, or you just relaxing for a bit?
Ari's not okay.
Oh no.
Yeah. Okay. In that case,
she's just in the corner there, looking unlike she has appeared like beforehand, like, you know, calm control. Like she does not have any composure. Like right now, she's just sitting against the wall, in a state.
Oh.
Okay.
Ritz will come over and join you then. We don't have to do it now if Wick and Kova are looking at stuff, but Ritz will make his way over to Kari.
Okay. As the two of you sit down, CT in the center, and the Wick and Kova are looking through things. What have you rolled, my dear detectives?
I got an 11.
11 and 22. Lovely. Okay. So, first of all, you do see quite noticeable on the table, there's a few potions, fewer than there were in the beginning, as she used some of them, but you can still see 6 potions on the table with different glass containers, different colors, and on the other table, on the one on the southern side, over here, you see an alchemical station right now, and in one of the bowls there is strange powdery substance with little metal shavings as well. That is what Kova notices. Wick, you notice a couple more things. Namely, you find bits of writing of alchemical schematics that you do not understand. But one thing sticks out to you, and it is a list of words and then a list of strange words next to it and a list of symbols, as if someone is trying to either write a dictionary or decode something on paper. And the first list of words is simple things like money, danger, buy. The second line is strange words like doorstep, seagull, southern wind, and then symbols corresponding to each as well.
Would Wick tell Kova about this?
Yes.
Can Kova read anything through this with his newly cool guy reading eyes?
Both of the first columns are common. The next one is some kind of symbols, so it is not really a foreign language.
In this alchemical station, is there anything like? Is it too? I mean, it's probably too big to carry. But is there anything like parts of it that he could take with him as a sort of on the road alchemy kit?
So Kova, you do not have proficiency with alchemy. You don't know how these things work, so I do not believe so. But the potions are already made, if those are of interest.
Yeah, he'll probably take those potions and try and maybe, unless Wick wants them, to take the alchemical notes.
You can take them.
Yeah.
I'll probably take a scoop of the dust, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
You mark down that you have the 6 unidentified potions and a scoop of dust.
Scoop of dust!
Yes.
Wait, do you think that's the dust they referred to in the letter?
I'm nearly positive, yeah.
Yeah.
And you said it had metal bits in it?
Yes.
Okay. Can I tell what kind of metal?
Give me an investigation again.
I know metal.
You do?
I don't know metal.
You do not know metal. It's clearly affected by the alchemy processes, so it's difficult to say. If it is a metal that you know, it's clearly something that went through transformation.
Okay.
While the two of you do that, Ritz and Kova. No, Ritz and Kari. Is there anything you wanted to do?
I know it's hard. We keep being together. Just have it.
Yeah. Like, Ritz is gonna look Kari over and just, like, does she look like she's panicking? Is she having like a panic attack? Or
she's like, her heartbeat is racing, her eyes are sort of dotting around, she's sort of almost like how Kova has responded in the past, like he is not in this, like he's reliving she's reliving another moment right now, and she's just like elsewhere.
yo, Kari, it's alright. And Ritz will gently put his arm around her and start rubbing her shoulder. Yo, Kari, you remember the recipe that I beamed to your brain, right? What is it? 1 onion, 2 medium potatoes, 1 carrot, 1 celery. Do you remember what else it was? Hot pepper, right?
Something about the lily stalks.
Yeah, lily stalks.
Chopped. A dash of wine.
Yeah, red wine. Then fish stock, right?
Yeah. So it doesn't stick.
That's right.
Yeah. Salt and the pepper.
Yep, salt and pepper. And then what do? We put the flour and butter together.
Yeah.
In a bowl.
mash them till they mix. Enough water so it holds together.
That's it. You're doing great.
Don't work it too much, or you'll fail.
Yeah, come here. It's all right. It's all right. You got it. You got this. It's all over. And he'll pull her into a hug, so she can rest her head on his shoulder.
Mm-hmm. Ritz, as you hold Kari's trembling body, and Kova and Wick look through the alchemical notes, CT suddenly stands up and takes a few steps away from the entrance, and you start hearing someone getting into the corridor. Someone's approaching. And here we're going to take a short break.
Oh no! Yay!
So, before we went on break, CT sensed someone going down the corridor, and Kari and Ritz, you are sitting close enough, and Ritz, you are calm enough at least to hear someone's footsteps, and you can see soldiers' boots in your peripheral vision as Virek steps.
Oh, thank God.
Oh God.
Yeah.
He looks around and says, "Wow, I sure did not expect this. Nice to see that you're all alive."
Oh, Virek, fucking barely, man. I think, is this CT? Be careful though, he's in a bit of a state.
Oh yeah, that's him all right. And you can see Virek take a few steps closer to CT, and the man starts backing away from him. His face, a mask of fear. And Virek says, "Come now, don't make it more difficult than it needs to be."
Insight
You
check.
know. Okay. Give me an insight check, Wick.
Insight check on weer. Insight check.
Yep, I got it.
Yeah, what the fuck?
No.
His face is unreadable, but long gone is the friendly, confused face that he was putting on talking to you a few hours ago. And he says...
Yeah, Kova's gonna start meeting them halfway and start walking up.
And Virek says, "Come now, boy. You know we have to do this. You had your fun, you had your freedom. Now this is the right thing." And he steps closer, and you can see he is putting his hand into his pocket and takes out that silver pendant that he had before. But this time it is on a leather strap, and he throws it to CT and says, "Put it back on. You shit without your collar."
Can Ritz get between them?
Sure.
Yeah. Once
Yeah.
he started grabbing stuff, Kova would have cast Infestation on his hand
Oh, you're casting something on him.
Oh.
to make him drop it.
Okay. Okay. So you want to
Nothing
cast something?
like he's not gonna do anything harmful, but he's just gonna have bugs walking over his hand to be like, "Get the fuck off! Don't do that."
Oh, okay. So you're not aiming to hurt him.
No.
Okay. As you start casting, his eyes shoot towards you, but he doesn't move. And there are bugs crawling on his hand. He regards them neutrally and says, "Lovely trick. Listen,
Next
I
time
don't
it
want
won't be a trick.
I don't want to fight, all of you. I know you already took a beating. Killing you would be easy. So step down."
No worry, mate. Back off. And Ritz will try and shove him backwards.
Oh, give me an athletics check.
Okay.
22. You push, and he doesn't budge.
Oh shit.
Then I'll try and shift CT backwards a bit so I can step between them.
Okay.
And I gently put my arm out and just push him back a little bit and edge into his place.
Before you it can even touch him, he just takes a step back, and Virek just sighs and says, Reds, I don't want to hurt you, but I'm here on official business. The pup needs to go back to his cage.
What did you do?
What are you talking about?
What authority do you have here?
He puts his hand into his armor and takes out a round seal of dark maroon color that has the insignia of the Crimson Wolf on it and says, I'm the member of the Crimson Cabal, the werewolf hunters, and I am here on official business. Surely you don't want to butt in between the clans.
You made us do your dirty work.
I simply followed you. You were already doing it.
Alright.
I tell you, mate, I don't give a fuck about butting in between the clans.
Yeah,
You
I'm
ain't
not really
taking him.
in with them either. He's gonna start looking through the potions he's grabbed from the table.
Ritz is gonna casually reach into his bag and pour some solution over his gloves.
Okay, you're not very stealthy. So he
No,
just
he's doing
looks
it,
at
obviously.
both of you doing it, and you see one corner of his mouth crook up a little bit, and he says, so, let me get this straight. You think you can take me on right now?
I don't give a fuck if I can take you on.
He
But I'm
sure
gonna
as
do
I'll
what I can to
try.
stop you.
Then you will die.
I'm good. I'm walking forward, trying not to slip in the goop. Excuse me.
Okay.
Pardon me. Excuse
Uh-huh.
me. We are.
Yeah.
We're
Do
not in
I
a place to fight.
would I know more about the Crimson Cabal than the others?
Give me a history check.
Sure. Well,
A 6. I would say Kari is not in the state right now to recall too much, but seeing the seal in his hand is very similar to what you have. You know that Crimson Cabal have the same status as the Crescent Guard does in terms of respect and ability. And you know that the four of you right now do not stand a chance against this man.
I will use Thaumaturgy just to boom my otherwise like kind of shaky voice and stop. You cannot fight him. You will die.
I don't give a fuck, Carrie.
Ritz.
Right.
Your life is worth more than this.
More than this guy's.
But we can help him later.
How are we gonna find him later if this guy takes him? He's staring at Virak. He's not taking his eyes off him.
Cannot help more people if you die here.
Helping one person's enough.
It's not.
It is for me.
No.
Virak, what? Why was he down here? How did he get away from you?
Oh, he didn't get away from me. He escaped from his place of employment, got to the city, and I was called in as the cavalry to bring the pub back.
Why did you lie to us, Virak?
Why would I tell you the truth? Clearly,
You
some
simply
of
have
you
to
are
say.
not in the space to adhere to the authority of the Crimson Cabal. Seems like I was right to deceive you.
Okay, well, if you walk in here all shady-like, trying to hurt someone who we otherwise made an ally with during this near-death experience, you can understand why we'd be a little bit cautious.
Sure.
I haven't rested since last time Kova did a token.
Nope. And now, looking back at how he behaved when you were looking through the token, it seems that there was more to his behavior than just sitting in the room.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't taking him. Just tell your employer that you didn't find him. That Moira got him.
You don't know how many he killed. A rogue werewolf without supervision is dangerous. He left a trail leading to the city. You met one of the people he damaged.
Mm-hmm.
I smell the
Curses can be
stench.
removed.
I smell the stench of werewolf when I talked to you for the first time, Ritz. It was actually quite lucky that he was held here by the crazy woman instead of rampaging outside. I'm just here to take him off the hands of the Golden Doe and bring him back home.
What are you gonna do with him?
Me? Nothing. I'm not his supervisor.
Are all these scars from something you guys did to him?
Let's just say his supervisor loves to have a bit of fun.
He ain't going with you.
That is not up to you. And you can see one of his hand raises up and claws extend from his muscled arm.
Ritz punches him.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Could I have figured out in the meantime which of these potions might have been good and bad based on stuff I've seen flying around me during this combat?
Okay, roll investigation.
Hey.
A 9. Okay, so a couple potions stand out. One of them is the same quicksilver metal liquid that Moira took before the fight. The second looks like a health potion. It is a round flask with a deep dark red liquid.
Okay, while Rich is doing his punching, can Kova slip the haste potion to CT and tell him to run?
Slip? You are standing pretty close to Virek, who is quite...
But he's getting
aware.
punched.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand.
Okay, it's not my best. Okay.
12. Okay. That is lower than his passive perception.
He was kind of slipping it as in putting it in his mouth and telling him to run.
Oh, you want to put something in CT's mouth? He has not let anyone touch him as of yet.
He's fair. That's fair. He's gonna try and shove it in his face. Be like, do it, go.
Okay. All right. So you try to reach up. First of all, you barely reach with your arm to his mouth. And as Ritz punches Virek, first of all, roll an attack.
Okay, this is a Paprika's Peppy Punch.
Yeah.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Of course it is.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Oh my god!
Fucking go!
Ritz feels strongly about this.
Oh, this is perfect.
Here's the thing. You don't know what his AC is,
No, I
but
don't.
it's pretty high. But natural 20 is natural
so perfect.
20.
I know this is a terrible idea, but
You're just making a reputation among all of the Crimson Wolf clan of a little guy who has some spunk.
Yep. Amazing. So
Oh my God.
you punch him right in the face. His body doesn't move. His head turns with the power of your punch. Give me the damage.
okay. Wait,
It's 9 plus 6.
It's 9 plus. Anyway, it's good.
it's 15,
It's good.
and I don't know what effects it will have. I'm hoping it might blind or burn. I don't know.
Here's the thing. This amount of damage to him is nothing. And as he turns back to you, you can see him frowning. He says, I didn't want to do this, but...
No.
What the fuck is that? So, here's something that you should know. Werewolves have very keen sense of smell. And the presence of pepper as you punched him in the face distracts him temporarily enough for Kova to slip a potion of haste into the mouth of CT, who did not expect it. And as Virek coughs and turns back to you, CT feels that jitter of magic, drops the collar with the metal, the silver medallion, and leaps across the vat towards the entrance. Virik turns towards him to give chase. What are the rest of you doing?
Your problem now.
Grapple direct, stop him from pursuing.
Infestation on Virik to make him lose his balance in terms of running.
The dumbest shit. Okay.
Yeah, this is such a bad idea.
I have an extra bad idea,
Go on.
but I'm gonna let chat decide this one.
Come on, we're
We
all
have
having them.
Yeah. So we have a portable hole that you can put someone in that's 10 feet deep, and they can
No,
only try and get out.
No. It is not something you can do on a unwilling creature.
Yeah, it's a.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's
Otherwise,
not?
that would have been as big silly. That's fine, actually.
Yep. He is
It was an
unwilling.
amazing idea, though.
Amazing idea, but I'm pretty sure you can't put an unwilling creature there. So,
I think it's more so that you have to take your time to put that hole down.
yeah, anyway, Ritz grabs around his ankles. Give me an athletics check, Ritz.
Okay.
And he has to do a con save for my thing.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, so for him, athletics is 25. Constitution. Okay, Constitution, he rolled a natural 1 though. So
Oh my god.
that's amazing.
So he needs to roll a d4, but if he
Okay.
rolls a to the, I guess south would be to east would be northeast. East would be 3. If he rolls 3, he might fall into the vat.
Amazing.
Maybe.
Okay.
Please,
It's been
please.
bubbling and boiling
You know, I'm gonna
hot.
let Chad do it. I'm gonna let Chad do it. Chad, roll a d4.
Chat, you know what to roll. Just do it, okay? Just do it.
Go for
Please. Oh my god.
it. You rolled a 3!
Oh my god.
What is happening? How is this working?
Oh my god.
So, you see as Ritz jumps to grab his ankles, Virik immediately breaks out, but in that moment, a burst of bugs on his clothing pushes him, and with the Ritz and bugs, he loses his balance and tumbles into the tub of boiling blood. He roars, and in a splash of steam and blood, gets out, not looking like a person anymore, but you see fur and giant yellow eyes and a snarling mouth. You can see his fur covered in that heated blood. As he turns towards all of you, he says, "I will be back." And he jumps out and takes chase after CT, who's long gone, however, with the haste.
What the fuck?
Ooh. Oh my
Holy
god.
shit.
I didn't think we were actually gonna find where I was fully bluffing.
I hope CT's gonna be alright.
Yeah. Oh.
I can't believe this worked. I can't believe this worked.
I can't believe
Wick is like on her hands and knees, like Shinji posed in a chair. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
I don't know.
Kova, you have no idea what you've done.
I mean, we saved someone, maybe.
We saved a person.
Temporarily,
Maybe permanently.
the Crimson Cabal are a terrifying force.
I mean,
Yeah, well, fuck 'em.
we just faced. There's a flesh guy in the cage. There's a woman tied up. We've been fought by werewolves before.
We almost died.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't know if y'all have some kind of death wish, but I don't. And if we're gonna keep doing this, that means we gotta stay alive for it, okay?
Yeah.
We need rest. Ritz, I get it. Believe me, I do. There's a time and a place.
We cannot save everyone, and that man is strong enough to kill all of you.
We could at least try to save everyone, though.
Right?
We can. It's not always going to be worth it.
Who's to say whose life is worth more than anyone else's, though, right?
As
We
you
are
discuss this, there is a clang of the cage as the creature is still rattling it. And you can see that the ropes are still holding, but for how long?
Kari is going to go up close. She's kind of like changed her composure. It's from, not really knowing how to function like a human is like kind of filled with anger, both at the situation and the frustration she's sort of been holding like throughout the journey so far. And she's going to look at this creature and unleash a torrent of continuous Toll of the Deads.
Oh. Okay, so the rest of you see as Kari stands and just looks into that creature's face, and for a full minute, torturous magical vibrations go between the bars of the cage, and the creature wails and goes down to one knee and then crumples and is dead.
Oh, Carrie, stop. Carrie, what?
It's an unnatural thing. So many have died for this. For what?
Alright, let's go.
Before we head out, I'm gonna look through Moira's pockets and see if she's got any. I mean, like, I don't want to like take her clothes off, but like see if she's got any weird markings or like sigils that she's put on herself or tattoos or whatever, and see what I can find.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Help you with it if you can.
Okay, with advantage from Kova then.
Sweet.
You said no.
There's advantage. Investigation.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
that's much
Yes.
better. So, a couple things you find. You find a key, some kind of key. You find one more vial of alchemical fire, unused. And you do not find any tattoos on her, but around her left wrist, you do see a burn mark that is in the shape of a coiled chain.
Fuck. Fuck. We gotta go. We can't stay here any longer.
By the way, that healing potion, was it a regular one that I got, or was it a bigger one?
It looks the same size as a normal potion, so probably the same.
Are we taking her to the Guardmaster?
Yeah, we should bring her in.
Like, I'm assuming this is what's been happening for Doc, right?
Yeah.
She's been, like, taking his
One more
patients.
thing you find, though, Wick, I forgot to mention. You do find a leather rolled up pouch, and as look inside, you see different metal utensils, little pincers, little knives, etc.
Oh, my spirits. Yeah. Okay. Damn it! He knew that. Oh.
Let's go.
Yeah.
We gotta go. Just another quick once over of the room, see if there's anything important to scoop into that little magic hole we have.
Well,
That's the book.
yeah, there is a
The book.
bound in human skin.
Let's look at that.
Yeah, he's gonna grab it and read it.
Okay, give me an Arcana check, Kova.
Oh, okay, 15.
Okay. So 15, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. As you look through, though, you feel a rising bile in your throat as the book depicts in torturous detail how to make a flesh golem out of corpses. This is a manual of flesh golem. With enough money and time, someone would be able to recreate a flesh golem using this.
Yeah, as soon as he starts getting to the details, he'll close it.
Okay. This is evidence.
Okay, so who takes Moira?
I'll
Ritz
take
is
Moira.
happy to... Okay, cool.
Okay, so you
I
guys,
throw over my shoulder.
you take Moira. All of you leave, I assume.
Yep.
As
Ritz
we
is going to
walk
look
out.
for Chester on the way out.
Okay.
Oh, I hope he's okay.
Oh yeah, does he need to put that button to open the door again?
Oh,
The
it
door,
is
I'm
open.
assuming.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Virik knew how to open that shit.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Which is, anyway, As we're leaving, I want to put a hand on Kari's shoulder, and just give her a knowing look, and squeeze her hand.
She'll it's still kind of like grump on her face, but like she's still got like tear marks going down, and she'll squeeze back, and it'll take her out from her state for a moment. She knows how important this was to Wick. And she'll turn to her and sort of quietly utter, just, I hope this helped. I hope this brings you peace.
It does.
At least something.
All right. So, as you guys get out of the room, Ritz, you do notice on the opposite wall, you see Chester, who was napping, but with the sounds of when werewolves running by, he looks scared. His tail is tucked beneath his legs, and he gives you a softest little scared meow as you pick him up.
I'll put him back in my hood.
We'll put the little toy from Chester in there with them.
Okay. All right. So you all get up the ladder.
Sorry, my sound fully just died, and I was like, where did everyone go? Go back. Sorry.
Okay.
Didn't miss much.
So we got Chester. We got out. We're holding Moira. Are we going up the ladder?
Who will hold Kari by the, like, I guess, belt or whatever they can reach before she goes up? Hey. Sorry about all the fire and stuff.
It's okay. Did you, I take it you brought me back?
Yeah.
Thank you. You did very well.
Thank you.
Is Koa's lantern still green?
Oh, yes. All right. So you guys go up the ladder? All right.
Is I'm remembering the ladder. Is that how we got out the first time?
Yes.
Okay. Wick is connecting the dots.
So all of you finally get onto the fresh air, and it tastes so sweet after the boiling blood and fire and sewer that you are in. You get out, and it is quite dark. It's around 10 p.m. now. No sign of Virek or CT around. Where do you go?
I need a bath.
I think we all need baths.
Can we just go directly to Gwendolyn or?
I don't know if we should.
Oh no.
We should go to the guard tower.
Yeah.
Oh, the guard tower. Okay.
How
will you give me
late
a-
is it at this point?
10.
10 p.m.
Yes.
How close is Fiora's pharmacy?
Pretty close, actually.
Because we can stop by, and if there's even if there's a cat flap, even if she's not awake, I mean, I'm pretty certain the moment someone shouts Chester, she's already gonna wake up, and we'll be like, "Where's our cat?
We should.
Oh God, you stink, you poor thing!" And then we can see them.
We should not bring a tied up woman there, though.
Oh no. We can just
how are you
drop
going
off
to
the cat.
travel through the city with a tied-up woman on your shoulder?
I mean, we got ordered to
yeah.
do this, so
We-
like.
We got a hole. We got a portable hole. I was making it.
No.
Yeah, you can. You can.
Yeah, we got it.
Conscious, yeah.
Yeah.
There's only 10 minutes of air in that thing.
Yeah.
You do not know that.
I know I don't know that, but I mean, I'm happy to
would
carry her. I
say,
mean,
yeah, we got tasked to do this.
yeah, like we're working
If
for
they
the gods,
ask
right?
us, yeah.
Mhm.
I'll throw my my coat over her
Mhm,
to hide
yeah.
the wrapping, the
the ropes and stuff, and then like I'll take off my hat too and put it over her face and carry her like bridal style or whatever. So it's like I'm just carrying a bunch of clothes, or maybe someone who's too drunk or whatever.
Okay. And
Can you,
as
can
you
you-
are
can you-
passing,
sorry.
as you're passing the healing spirits on the way, the fact that you're carrying someone drunk is quite plausible. And Wick, a thought strikes you that perhaps that is the tactic that she used as well.
Oh.
Oof. Before they do pass the healing spirits, Ritz is going to ask them though, can we just spend a few minutes here for a sec? I don't want Kanda to see me like this, so I just want to patch myself up a bit.
Yeah, Kobe's gonna start helping you, like, clean with the cloth and stuff.
That's fine, yeah.
Yeah, he's just like, if we can take a short rest here, then he can clean himself up and make it not look as bad.
A short rest is a risk that she wakes up.
That's true.
Yeah, I would say like,
Would you rather
Ritz.
he just spends a bit of time, like a few minutes, just cleaning the blood off and making it look superficially better?
Yeah, Kobe will help
Yeah.
you with that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Some rags and stuff.
Mhm.
I still got my old shirt. It's a little stinky, but
Ritz can use the inside of his cloak and then tie it so that the other side is facing outwards.
All right. So
Alright, thanks.
with a little bit of quick cleaning up, you all still look like shit.
Yeah.
And
and probably
your
smell like it too.
yes, and feel like it, because your expressions are also not painting a lovely picture of this evening. But you get out. What is the direction we're going?
Guards, I think.
So
Some of us want to
I'll
branch
go
off
into
to go
Fiora's place
Chester.
first. Yeah.
okay, so you're swinging by Fiora's.
Yeah.
All right. It is close enough, and the lights are already turned off. And as you knock, you can hear on the second floor someone starts shuffling. And a minute later, you can see through the crack of the door Fiora in her pajamas with a little bonnet on her head and a little candle in her grasp. Says, "Oh, what's happening?"
Ritz turns around.
You might want to hold your nose, but we've found your dear Chester.
Chester! And she runs up and grabs little Chester out of your hood, Ritz, and not caring about the smell or the look, she just brings him close and hugs him, and you can see tears of happiness and relief on her face as she sobs and starts petting her cat, and she says, "I thought you were dead. Oh my golden doe! Thank you, spirits. Thank you!" And she grabs you guys by hands, and she clutches all of your hands. Says, "Thank you. Oh, Chester."
Wick is also crying.
Oh,
Yeah, those two.
he's a brave one.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, he did real good.
Oh, but you
Saved our asses.
He did. Oh, I always knew he was destined for so much more.
Yeah, he's an hero.
Oh, my beautiful Chester. Do you want to come in? You don't look so good.
Yeah, you wouldn't happen to have that potion to clean our clothes? You
Oh,
mentioned
yeah,
it last
I
night.
did. I spent the evening working on a solution. It will take care of those yellow sludge bits, no problem.
Does it take care of other bits too?
Oh, well, I specifically made it for those sludge bits, but it might. And she shuffles back in, carefully puts Chester into a little basket with a pillow, and comes back with a little bottle and a rag, and starts with a little bit of hawing about the state of you, cleaning all of you like a little grandma. And it does help. The yellow stains are gone. The rest is manageable.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks.
Of course. You sure you wanna come in for the tea?
Maybe
Oh,
later.
we've got a place to be, but have a
Yeah.
good night.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll
Well,
stop by soon.
Do
We'll see
come
you around.
back. I will make a pie for you or something.
Oh, that'd be lovely. Thank you.
Okay.
That'd be real nice.
All right. The door closes, and as you go down the street, you can, for a while, hear her speaking to Chester and telling him how much she loves him.
Oh, Ritz is whistling cheerfully. That's good.
Nice. All right. And from here, you just straight to the guardmaster. Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right. Halfway through the city, Wick, you feel Moira stirring in your grasp.
Knock her silly.
She's waking up. She's waking up.
Um,
Go to sleep.
Give her a
Cova's gonna
careful-
make sure she has a gag in her mouth and her hands are bound in case she's a sudden spellcaster.
Give her a good old moon bear sleeper hold.
All right.
Wow.
Carefully
Just
putting her
keep
back
the,
to
keep
sleep.
the knockout going.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Ritz watches with interest.
Yeah, Ritz is learning. Yeah, with a gag and a sleeper hold from Kari, she pipes down again, and by 11 p.m., you guys bring her to the guard tower. Once again, as you visit the place after sundown, the place is pretty much empty, save for a couple of guards on the night watch. And as you come in, the same guard sitting behind a reception desk looks at you and says, "Oh, it's you again."
The bad lads, were you?
We got a delivery.
Got to see the guardmaster.
The guardmaster went home for the night. It's almost midnight.
Shit.
Can we borrow a cell? Can we just hang out for until morning, maybe?
I mean, we could put her in a cell and we could go home.
Can we just look?
Yeah, listen, we caught a criminal, all right?
Yeah.
Caught
For
a
you
criminal.
guys.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've got. Can you? He whips out the book. Like,
Yeah,
Oh, that don't look
Serial
good.
murderer.
she has killed countless people in the city.
all of the people from Layfeeds are not Layfeeds' fault, we think.
Oh, all right. Well, come with me. And he goes deeper into the tower and goes into the little inner courtyard where there's a staircase leading down underground, which you would prefer not to be underground right now, but the journey is short. And down the spiral staircase, he leads you to a couple of temporary cells. Opens one of them. There's a rickety old wooden bed and a chamber pot. And he says, right over here, our best rooms.
Good memories.
It's
Hey, she might be able to do some spellcasting or.
well, she hasn't spelled. She's more
Actually-
of an alchemist, probably. I just don't trust it.
I don't know if she has any. Did you need? Can you just say things and make them happen if you're a magician, or is it? Do you have to have all your little bits and bobs to use?
Some people need
Wizards
bits
need
and
bits and
bobs.
bobs, yeah.
Yeah. Depends what you're like. If she didn't seem like a sorcerer, but can't
feel
be
like she
too
would
sure.
have taken more swings if she had of it, the ability.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Okay.
just don't go near her. Don't let her
Alright.
out until we come back in the morning.
Well, that gag sure looks good, so I'm gonna leave it there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
write her
I
down
will.
for anything that might be hidden.
Okay, I will let the guardmaster know, and maybe at 8 tomorrow morning, come by and
Yeah.
give him a report.
Send the message with the courier. Yeah.
Hell yes.
Nah,
what you do
not
there.
gonna do that. Just come back at 8.
Oh,
Guess we'll
Listen,
see you
the
then.
budget is not that big, okay? So I'll see you in the morning.
I don't know.
He, with a clang, closes the door and goes back up, and you are escorted outside into the night air. You're right next to the tavern, so I suppose you're going there?
Hmm.
Okay. So, the four of you reach the tavern. As always, at night there's revelry and people drinking. Betry is not one of them this night. So, do you want to stay and drink, or do you want to go straight to your rooms?
Can Kova go to Betry's room?
Sure.
He'll knock.
You knock. There's no reply.
Wick will go get a drink.
Okay.
Can Ritz see Betry anywhere? Is there anyone he recognizes in Blue Heel tonight?
Roll me a perception.
Okay. Where are you, Betry? Oh no. I'll use inspiration.
Okay.
Nice.
19. So you look around, no Betry in the tavern, at least none that you can see.
Can he open the door
The door is locked.
to his room? Okay. Does he know where Gunhilda's room is?
The Gunhild is not here. She doesn't stay in the Blue Heel.
She didn't? I thought she also had a room here.
She was here for a day, then you met up for the theater, and then, as she said, she has the family living in the city, so they were there. You don't know where that is, though.
Yeah. Kova probably will spend time alone, not in a bar right now.
Okay.
Ritz is going up to the room, so he'll be in there for a few minutes just like washing up and tidying himself up. But then he'll probably leave the room again if you wanted alone time in there.
He wouldn't say, like, leave, but he'd just be kind of zoned out for a bit.
Okay. So, Ritz, you go back down to keep Wick company?
Yeah, we'll go and post up next to Wick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kari?
If we all like currently stink, then I'll do a quick wash up and then go in for a drink.
Okay. As the three of you drink, is there anything you want to discuss, or just sit in companionable silence?
Wick is going to... Well, she got her hat and stuff back, but she's not wearing her hat or her coat. And for the first time, you see that she's actually drinking. You've noticed that in the past, when you've been giving her drinks, she never finishes them. But now she's probably about halfway through.
Yo, Wick, you doing alright?
I don't know.
That was pretty rough.
He's out there.
Yeah.
And now he's got people following him. I don't know what he's looking for, but I can't cross my name off that list, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You're with us now, though. And we're going to watch your back. If he has to get to you, he's going to have to go for us first.
That's what I'm afraid of. When we were down there, I almost lost Osme. Because of my dumb, impulsive actions. I almost got Elidor hurt. I don't even know if he wants to see me again. Put a target on his back. I can't afford to do that to y'all. Not again.
I mean, Wick, why did you come back?
I don't know. I told myself it was to visit family. I told myself it was to check in on the folks. I think I'm burning up and I need answers. Part of me knew it was stupid. Osme knew it would be stupid. Hell, she doesn't even really know that that's what I was doing. Couldn't tell her. maybe it's the only way I know to get answers.
Yeah.
Either burn up or give them what they need.
Gotta
I
do it
don't
for
know.
you. I get it. I don't think anyone, Elidor or Osme, would blame you for whatever happened back then.
Mhm.
I've seen you fight, Wick. You're always just trying to help. You're always doing the smart thing. You can't know everything in advance.
A lot has changed since then. It's one reason I appreciate you, Ritz. You remind me of me back then.
You saying I'm stupid?
Yes,
What?
very excited.
I didn't say that. Don't put words in my mouth.
You're different this time, right? Maybe it'll be different this time. Because of that.
Maybe. Maybe. I'm more baffled that whatever this organization is, it's been growing. It's continued up to this point, and it doesn't seem like the guards or anyone in Ennersval knows about it.
Yeah. Can't believe it's been going on underneath eating spirits this whole time.
Yeah.
I don't know if healing spirits is even connected. That was just the meeting point, but if they are, I got some beef with those bees.
Yeah, me too.
Mm. There's more to them than most people realize.
Yeah.
Yeah? You know a little something about that, Kari?
A little bit. Still not enough to know what's happening. They have ways of maneuvering, communicating. Those little nooks and crannies. The important thing today is that we did good. We stopped a monster.
Yeah. Yeah.
More than a
God.
couple.
When we get back in the morning, it's gonna take a lot of restraint. Talking to Moira.
Yeah. But we'll be there too. And if you want me to punch her, I'll punch her.
Honestly, I think that'd be pretty funny.
You just say the word. Yeah. I don't know who this Scottish doctor is. But he's gonna have to look out for a fight if he's coming for us.
He doesn't know the bad lads.
Yeah, you don't.
Not yet.
And she finishes her drink.
All right. Okay. As this goes on, Kova,
Mm-hmm.
you are alone in your room.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
Kova's gonna start journaling, and he's going to start putting these bottles in front on the desk next to his bed. He's gonna write everything he can see, everything he knows, everything he can like figure out on his own, anything with herbalism. He's kind of trying to reach for something, but is mostly just going down a rabbit hole in thought, and is in need of distraction, and is just reminded of things. Moira making him remind things. This fire, this cauldron, these ghosts. It's a less than fond lane he's going down. And he would shut his book close eventually. I would count down, or at least look at the window, through the window to see the time of day or night, I suppose. And when everything quiets down, if Ritz has gone to bed already, in the dead of night, he'd start going down and sit in the tavern for a bit, waiting.
Okay. As you get up to leave the room and go to the first floor, you give one final look to the window, and on the window, on the cold night air, you see a little sun as if drawn by a finger. And then you hear a strange rustle, and the window creaks open, and you see someone's hand grab the windowsill and pull up. And you see the same young man that you saw a couple of hours ago. It's CT getting onto the windowsill with a wide look in his eyes. You see him look around the room, look at you, and say, I didn't know where else to go. And that's where we're gonna stop.
CT!
Wait.